Ahoy, traveler. Drinks on the house. Fancy a tale. Ahoy, traveler. Drinks on the house. Fancy a tale.
We are the true masters of the Earth sphere.
And we're live.
Are we though?
Oh, okay. Hey, everybody. It's your boy Sleepwalker, the man who walks the dreams. And I think we're back. We had a little technical difficulty right there. But I believe we have reclaimed 2-Dev D&D to once again journey into the lands in between. No, I'm saying, we've been there for a while. Anyways, we were about to talk to a wizard, and I think we were going to go ahead and just jump right in. John is back. He was gone from last time. And before we get started, let's go ahead and do a round of introductions. I am obviously Sleepwalker. Rafael Santiago is playing Aldo. We have we have a Matt Powers. That is I forgot it.
Roland.
Mr. Unforgettable.
Roland. Why is Roland so hard for me to remember? We
Call
have
me Mr. R.
Mr. R. That's actually gonna stick a little bit better. We have John Walters playing Lightfoot, and we have Jeffrey Smith as Doc Perkins, and we also have Jeremiah Gibson as our dungeon master. And with that
Yeah.
being said, I'm gonna go ahead and kick it off to him.
So let's go ahead and get this black screen sorted out for John here. You still black?
My foundry is still blank, yes.
I mean, is everybody else good?
Good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I also can't hear you anymore, John.
I heard him.
Okay.
I'm muted. I'm talking to Tam.
Okay, cool.
Let me see if it's an issue with the character. No. I'm going to delete your character and bring him back on. See if that helps any. Like, you can't even see the chat menu?
You're muted, John.
Thank you. All I can see it's I can see like the line from the header, like where that would be the side screen, but there's no side screen there, and it's like a dark charcoal color. And in the top left, there's an anvil with a 20-sided die on it. It's orange. That's all I can see.
I think it's just taking a minute to load in. To be honest, while we're waiting, I want to roll a dice so everybody can see our fancy new dice we got. We added in some new 3D dice that everybody can see roll.
I want to make mine.
There it is. I rolled a 2.
Rolling a 2.
Can you guys see the dice if I private roll them?
No,
I saw the 2.
Oh, okay.
I can't.
I
I didn't see
I'm-
it. Maybe
I'm-
that's just mine. Hold on, I'm gonna roll real fast.
No, like
I'm
on your
watching
screen, do you see it?
well. Oh, on stream, I see it, but not on here.
Oh, cool. So it keeps it private. I won't keep rolling until I get a 20 so everybody can see it. It's like, fuck yeah. While we wait on John to load in, I think. But there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta unmute.
And then on the other side, it says oof. Lost John's camera too.
That one.
But that's no
You-
big deal.
You lost my camera.
Yeah, it went out of I got it back in though.
Whenever you reloaded, it he had to like redo the link. It's no big deal.
We can talk through this first little part. Except I do need John to roll something. Is it okay if I roll it for you, John? You need to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, you're gonna have to because my foundry's still blank.
And you rolled a 15. So, and that's good to know. We'll use that in a minute. But what had happened last session, John? There was an earthquake caused by instability from all the bombing and stuff that had been going on that kind of woke up the dead in the crypt below the safe house. And the party went down and slew some zombies and a wraith, and became pretty big heroes in the safe house because of that. They went out on a shopping spree to where they purchased a pair of sending stones. And what a sending stone is, it's almost like a walkie-talkie. It lets you cast the sending spell to whoever's holding the other stone. It's like sending them a message, basically.
Okay.
And then they got some. What else did you guys get? Some health potions
Yeah, and a scroll.
and a scroll. Yeah, a spell scroll. Of what was it? What kind of spell scroll did you get?
It was like frost.
It's in your inventory, I believe. Ice knife. Scroll of ice knife. Then, after some dialogue with Torrent, you guys headed off to the Gable's School of War to talk to a contact she has there named Diogenes, to see if you guys could get in and go after Shayless, who is the person who supposedly has this case, the Shahalisti spy that has the case that you guys are after. And you guys had just reached the gate of the Gables Academy. And you noticed a man. He was up on like a deck, sort of smoking a pipe. And he came down to greet you, and the wardrobe he was wearing pretty much matches him up with the description she gave you guys of Diogenes. And we left off with him saying, "Oh, and how can I help you all this evening?" And that's where we'll pick up.
All right. Well,
Right, and this whole time, Aldo's been holding me inside of his metal bosom.
Actually, before anybody speaks, you guys hear a rumbling come from Aldo's chest, and all of a sudden, it's been stuck this whole time, but it pops open and Lightfoot comes tumbling out. But with that dexterity save, he lands on his feet, like a very agile looking, and just kind of looks around like, "What's up?"
Like, man, that was fucked up, man. That was kind of creepy, Aldo, man. Just like trying to keep me inside you and shit, man. You know how it is. I'm bouncing around inside when you was fighting.
well,
Crazy,
it was
man.
locked. Like I couldn't open it. I mean, what do you
You
want me
ain't
to
even got no seatbelts, man.
like I wasn't designed to be. Maybe this isn't a good,
I-
right time.
I know a guy. Don't make it weird.
Oh, and then I'm gonna look over at the wizard and be like, I'm sorry, this is inconvenient timing, but we're here from we were sent here from Torrent. Torrent sent us here.
And I'm gonna kind of interrupt and be like, "Mama." It's just like you were pregnant with me, Aldo.
Diogenes is like,
I'm like your little baby.
you guys look at Diogenes, and he's just gonna look on his face like, "What the fuck?" It is early morning. And he says, "Oh, okay. Is there something I can help you with?"
And is anybody gonna take this?
Yeah, man. I haven't used the regular bathroom in hours, man. You point me to the bathroom?
There's one down the street to the left in the alley.
Oh man, I just want to like walk right over like as he's talking and just like literally just whip my dick out and start pissing on, like over in the bushes, like just kind of looking back at him like.
He looks pretty disgusted.
Well,
He says, I wouldn't piss on that fence, little one."
Not all of me's halfling.
Are you
You're
pissing?
jealous.
Are you pissing on the fence?
What?
Did you piss on the fence, or just pissing?
No, it was like in like bushes, like up against a wall, like in bushes.
All right.
Of course, I can't see Foundry, so I don't know. Oh, I see it now.
I figured it's just taking a minute. He says, "Well, if there'll be nothing else, then I need to get back to what I was doing." And he turns to walk off.
Oh, excuse me. We came here because Torrent sent us because we were looking for this spy lady.
Torrent said to you lot.
Yes, we are actually good at our jobs. I know it doesn't look like that, but we are.
The best.
I wouldn't say that, but we are good.
We definitely do work. We do our jobs.
Man, you don't understand. Listen here. We are the best that this town has to offer.
Nope, you're not.
We are. Let me handle this. Let me handle it. All right, man. Listen, we the best. We the best this town has to offer.
Make a
Don't listen to
persuasion
my
check
comrades here.
with advantage, since everybody else is saying the same thing.
Oh, mine's pink.
Damn.
Mine's pink.
I mean, you are a bard. That makes sense.
That's right.
Says,
we are the best.
All right. I believe you.
Supreme confidence.
I believe you, small one. We'll hurry up before the crowd comes. You guys look down the street. There is a crowd of about 40 people on their way, he says. They come every morning and hurl insults at this school. Unfortunately, they don't understand what we've done for this city, but hurry in. And he does some sort of ritual to the gate, and you see like an arcane barrier kind of dissipate for a while. And John, you notice that if you would have pissed on the gate, you probably would have taken some damage from this.
Yeah, I've learned you don't piss on fences, man.
He opens I learned that in real life. where we
Yeah,
live.
that's what I'm saying.
He opens the gate
My
and
metagame is
kind of
been
motions you guys in.
You know, I walk in. You guys.
Yeah, I'll follow.
I'll follow.
Yeah, I'll just follow. But
He
did,
closes
did
the-
you say that? Did you say the kids are throwing something at the building?
It's like the townspeople. He said they come hurl insults at them because
Oh, insult.
it's a magic school, and these people believe that if they just gave up all the magic people, the Regisan army would go away. Whether that's true or not, who knows? But that's what these people are wanting. You see him do an incantation and put the ward back up.
Like, man, I ain't worried about these yokels, man. I got your mama jokes today. I'll throw insults for the best of them.
Fair enough. He says, "So you're here for Shayless?"
Yeah, we got to get back the. Is it a book?
It's a box with with the contents inside or what you need.
We need the package she's holding.
She used to have visitors come. There was another Elgin man and a Solaran. She used to have a Solaran companion that followed her around, floating like a floating target. It's just bad form. But I haven't seen him in a while, so she should be alone.
Do you know exactly where she is? Right now?
She would be in her apartment currently.
Okay. What would be the easiest way to access that?
Well, let's get inside first, and then we'll discuss plans further. And he kind of motions you guys to follow him, and he starts walking toward a corridor that's on the bottom level of this huge building. As you guys go in, you notice that this place was not untouched by the Regisan bombs. Like, there's a tower that has a big crack going all the way down it, and then you see like a dead griffin and rider floating in the moat that surrounds this place.
Oh, shit.
And he walks into a room, and when he opens the door, you guys smell like the smell of like cooked meats and things. He walks in.
I'll follow him.
I'll go side to side with Doc.
You guys just kind of squeeze through the door side by side there, and as you go in, you are in like what looks to be like a kitchen area. He says, "Go ahead and partake of any of the food here while we discuss the plans."
Any bolts, nuts, like maybe some sheet metal?
Possibly. And he goes like scrounging around, and he says, "How about some spoons?"
I'll do it.
All right.
Thanks.
He hands you like a handful of spoons. And
it's just crushing into my mouth.
I need to download a sound effect for that. Also, speaking of sound effects, let's get a little music going.
Ooh.
Get the mood going.
And he says, "So I know she's in her apartment. I think we should definitely proceed to take her there because she won't be able to cast any larger spells in a cramped space."
Good sense. How can we get in there undetected?
I don't know about undetected, but I have a plan. Gabal and most of the students are gone. The students have fled with their families, and I don't know what's happened to Gabal, but no one's really around right now. So if we go out and wait just outside the door, I can cast a force field around the room with you guys inside, so she won't be able to escape.
Hey, are we gonna do this now?
There's no time like the present. If we wait longer, she may move to a different location.
You ready, guys?
I do like to warn you. She's pretty powerful, unfortunately, as I wouldn't like to admit. So maybe talking to her first may be the plan.
Yeah, I was going to suggest maybe would you go in with a civil approach and don't really let's not go in guns drawn. You know what I mean?
Also, don't mention me. She has a grudge against me, and I'm not sure she'll be very hospitable.
Do you know if she likes touring or not?
She probably is unaware of Torrent, and if she is, regards her as an enemy, I would imagine, currently.
Okay.
What would we say to her? I mean, she is on the other side.
Well,
How will we persuade
what
her?
side are you on?
We're with the rebels, right?
You're with the
We did join.
resistance, yes.
We're with resistance. We
So
officially
you
joined.
are against the Resistance, correct?
Yes.
And
Yes.
she is with the Shahalesti. So the enemy of my enemy and all.
Oh, I guess we can maybe persuade her to join us on our crusade against their enemy and get a good blow against them. She'd be a little bit, have to help us with our situation.
That'll be up to you.
Okay, I was more or less talking to them, but
Oh.
thanks.
So he leads you guys up to this apartment. And let me get this map going. Get you guys out here. Although he leads you over sort of this area where I'm putting you guys. 5 foot and rolling. He says, it'll take about a minute to do the ritual if you guys can wait, discuss amongst yourself and things, whatever. And you see him sit down and just start to like do a little chant kind of deal. Like it's very low voice. It's not like, oh, it's like, it's pretty low key. Like she probably can't hear it.
What are we gonna say, guys?
I'm just gonna go knock on the door.
Okay.
Like right now?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I thought we were gonna wait for the him to do the thing.
Oh yeah, let's wait on that.
Okay. That's
Wait, should we wait on
that's
that,
what I
or
was
should we
asking.
should we like table talk? Should we wait on that, or should we like let him hide off and us go in and distract her while he's doing it? Because if she just opens the door and sees like a magical barrier around it, you think that might be a red flag for her?
Well, you might be right, and plus, we probably need to go in and talk to her like normally. Who's gonna go in first?
So you guys want to go in before he casts this barrier?
It's only a minute, right?
Yeah.
1 minute. I don't know. What if she reacts badly at first?
I think out of game, the worst possible case is she just runs
A good point.
with a bunch
Yep.
of spells.
Yeah, let's wait then.
Yeah, let's just wait maybe like 5 seconds before it goes up and knock on the door.
You telling him that, and he says, "Okay, it's about to go up."
All right, go ahead, knock.
No,
goes-
I'll knock on the door. Yeah.
As you knock on the door, you see a purple barrier go up, and look at this animated map I made. Huh? You guys will be there in a minute. Don't worry.
It's 2%. It's almost there. The anticipation.
2 people were there. 3 people. Waiting on 1.
I can't see anything.
Where's it me?
I'm on there.
Can you guys see it?
It's on 98%.
It's
You'll be there,
completely
Jim.
black.
Is it black for everybody or just Raphael?
Hang on.
I can see it on the stream.
Yeah, I see it.
My anime map gonna go waste. It looks like everybody's loaded in except John currently.
Oh yeah, I see it on the stream. I just can't see it my actual self.
Man, y'all need to upgrade the hardware so we can use animated maps.
I mean, mine should be able to handle that.
Mine's moving.
All right, John is loaded in. It looks like.
It's not telling me it should be able to handle that. I don't know. I guess it's not.
But anyway, you guys knock on the door and you hear a.
Oh, here he is.
Who is it?
All right. You want to go, Doc?
Is what's her name again? Shit.
Shayless.
Shayless. Is Shayless here?
Who's asking?
Well, my name's Doc Perkins. Here's my associate Roland. The robot, his name is Aldo, and then the little one's Lightfoot.
How many of you are there?
Just
there
four,
more?
just us. No, just us.
What do you want?
Well, your help, if you would be so kind.
My help.
Yes.
What could I help you with?
Well,
I'm very
may we
busy.
come in? May we come in?
You hear some shuffling at the door, and like a little peephole opens up, and she looks at you guys. And then she opens the door. She says, "Yes, come in."
Okay, I'm gonna walk in.
Thank you.
Toss you guys in here real quick. Toss you in the same. You were sitting at the door there.
Yep.
She says, "Okay. What can I do for you?"
Well, I reckon we have a mutual enemy.
Her
And
eyes
you have-
narrow. She just looks at you.
And you may be in possession of the box with some contents that may help our cause.
You see her grab her spell component pouch.
And he's like, we haven't come.
So, who is your enemy?
Well,
It's the Regisians, right?
Yes.
It's like, we're against the Regisians too.
Doc,
We're-
make
we-
a persuasion check with advantage. And she started it off.
okay.
And how this
okay.
works, this is actually laid out. It is a skills challenge test. If you want to persuade her, you have to pass so many. So even if you roll nat 20 is what I'm saying, it doesn't work immediately. That will just count as 2 successes toward the goal.
Okay.
She
It's
says,
a 20.
"Okay, I'm listening. What will you do with this case if I give it to you?"
Well, we got some pretty strong allies within the resistance, and honestly, we don't really like the way these fellers have been treating us magic users.
You're a magic user.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I pull out my revolver and I shoot the wall like over here with an Eldritch Blast.
She looks and she says, "Doesn't seem to be learned magic."
Be honest, I'm not real sure where my magic came from. I just know I can use it.
I cast what's it called? Well, I can just do a little thing with where I can like touch something and like make a little like little fun little hologram on it or something like. I forgot what it's like. I could do like little things.
I got you.
with
You just
my,
do like a little
yeah.
illusory spell.
Yeah, a little illusory. I could do little things with my.
She kind of shudders and she
artifice
goes,
skill.
"Oh, illusion magic. This magic
I
is
mean,
magic,
yeah.
though.
I mean, we don't want to.
However useless it is."
I don't want to set anything on fire.
I appreciate that. She says, "And these contacts you have, are they in the city?"
Now, how far did we come to get here? Because it's been like
You guys have been in the city the whole time.
the whole time. We haven't left the city yet. I was like, yeah, they're within
You're-
the city.
I don't trust anyone within the city.
I mean,
Well, I
spies.
gotta be honest, me neither. I don't really trust. I don't trust much anybody besides Roland here.
Also, full cap, now that we've counted that, your contacts are not in the city. They are at the Lyceum Academy. That's where you got to take this stuff. Which is miles and miles away. Like hundreds of miles away.
oh, okay.
Yeah, our contacts are actually in the Lyceum Academy. It's miles and miles away from here.
The Magic Academy.
Yep.
They would make a powerful ally.
My thoughts exactly, miss.
How do you plan to get out of the city with this? I do give it to you.
We have our ways. Don't you worry about that.
Can you ensure that no one from the Resistance will come after us if we give you this? How can you ensure our safe exit of the city?
Oh, the resistance will the resistance will, they will be coming after us.
The Resistance are after you now.
No, the resistance.
No, we have some contacts everywhere, including the resistance, to ensure that nobody comes after us while we do this, except maybe the Resesians, but they go after everybody, so
I'm
we
not
ain't
worried
too
about
worried about
anyone
that one.
coming after you. I want to know about my people who need to leave the city.
Oh.
The city. Well, that could be bargained if you're willing to give us the information and the
Okay.
package we need. Then we can go ahead and bargain to let you guys leave the city peacefully.
Make a persuasion check, Aldo.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Would Doc know any like secret ways to get out of the city from being here for so long?
I cannot click my character.
I'm gonna say no. It's a whole part of the
Okay.
next thing.
I can't click.
I
my
just don't want
character.
to ruin the next part of the story bells.
Okay, you're good. You're good.
I don't. I can't click my character, so let's see.
Yeah, Aldo's not even like on the screen for me.
Really?
I can see my name and bar, but not my character.
Yeah, same.
What about now?
Yep, now I can. Hold
Okay.
on. There we go.
I don't know.
Now
I maybe put you in there before you had loaded in. I bet John's a similar situation.
Alright, so
I'll
persuasion.
delete him and throw him back in as well.
Let's go.
13 plus 1, 14. All right. I do not have the case.
Well, where can we attain the
It's at our hideout, and I will let you come with me to this hideout. And we will examine this case together.
Now, you're
Insight
not-
check.
Go ahead. She's
Nat
telling,
20,
she's telling the
baby.
truth.
Okay.
Cool. No sneakiness. She is being truthful. And she
Cool.
says, however, this was my mission. This is why I was sent here. I will let you examine the case with me. I will not give you the case. However, I will give you my name, which apparently you already know, and the name of my contact in the Shahalisti, who the Lyceum mages can speak to via sending to get this information back. And then you can verify if the information given is truthful.
Fair.
That seems like a lot of work for just. That would be, not so
Well,
much.
I hope you
if-
understand the
if we
predicament that
take-
I'm in. I can't go back without this case. I can't go back at all without this case.
Well, we'll have to do what we have to do, and if that's how it has to be.
And with that same
We'll have to
insight
go
check, she's being truthful about that as well. She has no plans to double cross you.
Well, why don't you just come with us?
I have my own people to worry about.
And our agendas seem to line up, saving people. That's what we want to do. That's what you want to do. We can team up and tackle this together.
I'm worried more about saving the Shahalisti Empire than the Gate Pass, unfortunately, for you. We
Well, to be-
are
You know,
more than
so-
powerful enough to combat the Resesians for quite some time.
Well, would you say that if we do this, that we would be allies, right?
It's the enemy of my enemy, my friend.
Yeah. We can at least count on being allies. So, well, why don't we just do this as a show of our, allied ship? Like show of our, what's it called?
A show of good faith.
A show of good faith. And from now on, if we happen to need a favor from your side, could we count on you?
Aye, we were to meet in future. You can count on me.
Okay. I think this will be good then, fellas. I mean, we'll all get what we need, and no one has to be out anything.
Well, time is
Um,
of the essence, so follow me.
Man, although I'm so proud of you, man. You just all growing as a person and stuff. I didn't even know robots could be people and shit. You growing, man.
Well,
I'm proud of you, man.
technically, we're not people, but thanks.
She leads you out the door and she sees Diogenes sitting there and she goes, and I assume this is your handiwork? And he says, maybe? And she's like, well, if you would lower it now so we can leave. And he looks at you guys like, what you want
Yeah.
him to do?
Do what the lady says.
He begrudgingly lowers it. And he's like, let me escort you off the premises, Shayless, hopefully for the last time. And they just exchange a pair of like dirty looks. And he leads you down a different hallway than you came up on the way down. And you guys notice there are like a bunch of photographs lining the wall in this hallway of different people. And he says, I recognize this place, Shayless, and perhaps you'll be here one day. And she just gives a dirty look, and he looks at you guys and kind of giggles, and he says, this is the hallway of excommunicated students. Students who, for one reason or another, were excommunicated from the school. We leave them here as a reminder. And Doc, make a perception check.
Okay. 19.
As you guys walk down this hallway, one of the photos captures your attention. And he looks a lot like you, honestly. And as you get closer and look at it, he looks a lot like you. Like it could be you. There's a student standing there who's dressed exactly like you, wearing a red robe from the School of War.
I stop the wizard and I say, hey, who's this fella?
Do we all see this too?
If you want to stop and look and see what they're looking at, then yeah, you would see it. He says,
what?
This was far before my time. Student was excommunicated for practicing magic that was outside of the scope of his class, his tenure here. And then he stops from mid-sentence and he looks at you. He looks at the picture. You picture. He's like, oh.
We'll be like, oh, man.
The resemblance
Man,
is
your
uncanny.
great-great-grandpappy. It must have been your great-great-grandpappy started this place, Doc.
Yeah, it's a lot like you, Doc.
I say, well, a little bit, and then I pull down my handkerchief that's covering my face and I show where I don't have the nose.
He says, yes, you do look like you have been rode hard and put up wet, but the resemblance is uncanny.
And I say, well, what about that?
Huh? Hey,
Curious.
But even the women look like you, man. It's kind of weird.
Hey, Doc, how old are you?
How? Well, to be honest, I don't really know. I
Really?
kind of just about 5 years ago, I came to in a graveyard. I was about half buried, and I had to dig my way out. And
You say that, and Diogenes' eyes like go wide, and he says, "Where did you say?"
yeah, I
What
was
graveyard was it?
dead.
And if you don't have it off the top of your head, we can just say you do relay the information to him.
Okay, yeah, I tell him what graveyard it was.
He says, "You go on without me. I have some studying to do,
Okay.
and I need to
look
stay here
at
to
him
protect my city anyway."
as he's walking away, and I was like, also, my whole left arm isn't there, and I like make it disappear, and the glove falls, and then I make it reappear, and you can see like a translucent like ghost arm kind of.
You guys all see that, and Shayla sees that. Diogenes, however, he never even turned around when you started talking. He's like a man on a mission. He disappears into a room down the hallway. And Shayla
Can I
is just
follow
staring at you. And, yeah.
Okay, I'll follow him.
And Shayla looks at the rest of you guys and says, all right, come on. And she starts walking the other way. Doc, you go into this room, and it's just a library. And he's sitting at a desk just furiously going through books and writing down notes and stuff.
I'm gonna say, now you clearly know something about me, and if you have any information that I might not have, because I don't have that much, I would appreciate it if you relayed that to me.
I don't know anything yet. That's why I'm here studying. And why you are here interrupting me is unknown at this time.
Well, it's about me. You're studying about me. You saw how I look like that fella on the wall there, and came in here. It's obvious that you're
Wait, do you...
that I spooked you.
He laughs a little bit.
Yeah,
and says,
Doc, hey, that's his great
do you think you are him?
I don't know who I am.
He's
That's what I'm
laughing.
saying.
Well,
Right.
that's not my problem, is it?
I can do this though, and I take my form of dread, and the red robe comes on, and
He says that
I
does.
just show him.
He does it. He's not spooked at all, but he does say that does look like one of our robes. I'm gonna have to go through some books. It's gonna take me quite a while.
Yeah,
You're
and,
welcome to wait in the foyer if you wish. It'll be maybe a month or two, but the kitchen's fully stocked.
I take my regular form, and I'm just like, I just want to know about myself. Everybody deserves that right. And then I just walk out.
All right. And you guys go back out in the hall, and Shayless is gone.
Do we know where she went?
Well, you know which direction she was headed,
Okay.
but it seems maybe she has used this opportunity to just leave.
Well, do you want to say that you three were like with her, and I just went on my own, so you guys don't lose her? Because that's what I was assuming was happening.
Yeah, we went with her.
Well, Lightfoot was definitely with you, so we'll say it was 2 and 2.
Okay.
So yeah, did you guys keep following her?
Yeah.
And she's walking down the street toward this hideout. And
Okay,
she keeps walking.
How are we gonna get a hold of them? We got the sending stones, but I don't know if anyone.
I don't know who had them at the end of the last session.
I don't know who had.
They
them,
should
but
be. They were able to put into the inventory, I believe. I don't know if anybody.
I want to
did it.
say it was either Matt or Raphael because I didn't have them. I know that.
I think I held on to them.
Okay. So yeah, they got both the sending stones on them.
Okay. Well, while we're like walking in the direction we think they went, I'm gonna snap my fingers and summon my mastiff, Maggie, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, girl, you know where they went?"
She's just gonna, like Scooby Doo, look at you and go, "Woo?"
Can't you pick up their scent or something?
Woo?" She can try roll a perception check for her.
Would it be animal handling or perception?
Perception. It's her perception.
I don't know what her perception is.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And she's like, "Woo." And she takes off.
Okay, and I take it off behind her.
We'll say you guys are jogging in, and you do catch up to him pretty quickly. And she says, all right, and you guys have walked probably 6-7 blocks at this point. She says, okay, it's just around the corner here, the ghetto hideout. And hold on, let me take this sweatshirt off. I'm dying of a heat stroke. Stream got to see my boobies.
Oh shit! If we were on Twitch, we'd be banned.
Band titty show.
Man.
She leads you guys into, and you guys may have seen it. You can roll if you want to, or if you just think you've seen it before. This is the Eldrin ghetto. And this is where they put all of the Eldrin race of people, and it's basically just a walled-in community of elves. And the walls were built by the elves to make them feel safe because the city's not very friendly toward elves. She goes in a door and she says, okay, we're here. There's a secret door over here. Follow me and I'll let you in. She goes up to this door and she passes the front door and goes into the alley behind the building. There's only a narrow space between it and the outer wall of the ghetto. You see a wall, a brick wall, but then she moves this wall. It actually was a piece of wood painted to look like brick. She does there's 3 stone impressions that stick out of it, and she presses them in a certain order. When she does, a mechanical contraption unlocks and the door further opens inward.
Can I see if I notice what that order is?
Oh yeah, make a perception check.
I don't.
You did not. There were 3 switches, and she kind of turned her back to you and like hid the combination from you. But let's activate this next scene. You guys walk in and into this door, and this place actually is a door maker's shop, and there's just like doors randomly just standing up in the middle of the floor that you like. You go up to them, you can like open and close them and things. And you see 3 celestial badgers. Their coats are gold and silver with a platinum hue, and they like snarl when you guys walk in. And then Shayla's kind of holds her hand up, and they calm down pretty quickly.
But man, those badgers got swag.
The door to the outside's still open right now, and she says, "Can someone close that door, please?"
I'll walk over and close it.
Make a perception check.
Okay. 9.
You don't see much. You see a rat scurry by outside.
Okay. And I look at Maggie and I say, stand watch, girl. And I put her on the outside of the door.
And she says, "You guys stay here. I'm going to talk to the people upstairs and let them know that this is not a threatening situation." And she walks upstairs. She's,
Okay.
and as she's walking, she turns back and says, "The badgers won't harm you, don't worry."
Can I go
They
to
are
pet?
staring you guys down intensely.
Can I try to pet one of them?
Yeah, make an animal handling check.
Okay. 4.
And you get bit for 6 damage.
Can it bite my ghost arm?
Yeah, it's still gonna do damage. Celestial damage. And it like hisses at you to back off.
I'm gonna reach in my pack and pull out a ration and like see if it wants it.
You hand it to it, and it does not seem interested in this. Make a Arcana check. You see, these are celestial badgers. They aren't really like animals per se. They probably don't need to eat. You realize?
And I say, I look at him and say, "Well, if you're going to be sour about it, don't bother trying to be my friend." And I walk back over with the group.
And
Oh, I don't think they were trying to be friendly, man.
All
look like
animals
they-
are friendly if you approach them right.
Oh,
as
no,
you
they
walk
look
back
like
over
they
toward the
hate us.
door, let's see. What are you guys standing at in this room? What's everybody doing?
So,
I'm just kind of waiting for her. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm just like right here by the
Okay.
front door.
I kind of like oddly have this stance that I have with Doc, where I'm kind of like always behind his back to the right.
All
Are
right.
the badgers not in the room anymore?
Yeah, they're still there.
all right. Well, for some reason,
Can I slowly walk over to the badgers and cast animal friendship on them?
Yeah.
And then like after I cast, I want to kind of like sit down right next to him and kind of like awkwardly sit down, like, man, your gear, fat son. I like your style, man. Where'd you get it?
And you get bit for 2 damage. As
They're not
these, are,
animals.
these are not animals, once again.
They're not animals, boys. Yeah, you're muted.
They are celestial creatures.
Oh, I thought they were just badgers.
Nah, I just
celestial
said
badgers.
they ain't animals.
They're not animals, man. They're celestial badgers.
That's what everybody says.
They're regal. Look at them, majestic.
To be honest, I saw a badger and I was like, "Hey, this could be a good bub." And nope, not a good bub.
Well, he bit me, and he bit me. I'm like, man, what the fuck? They're like, all right, well, damn,
This will help everybody.
your gear ain't that nice, shit.
Now that one says celestial badger on it. Doc and Roland both make perception checks since you're near the door, and Aldo actually.
They look like they hate us, guys.
Oh, and actually, let me globally illuminate this scene. Actually, I should.
Yeah.
Some doo-doos there, but one decent one. Roland, you see a rat scurry out in underneath the door, and he's kind of roaming around. The badgers are actually hissing at him. And he kind of scurries underneath your feet for like cover.
But I look over at Doc and I'm like, "Hey, Crocodile Dundee, we got a rat problem."
Do I know? I look down and do I notice anything like weird about the rat?
Make a intelligence check.
Just straight intelligence.
Yeah. You
12.
notice it's not very acting very rat-like.
I reach down and pick it up.
And it talks to you. It says, "Hey, you."
Hello? And I hold it up against my face like a phone. I go, hello?
You should have drank that water from that damn tower.
It says, "Listen, I have to keep this form for now, but so these badgers don't come after me. But I have a deal to make with you. I think these elves are going to double cross you all."
What makes you say that?
I've been out here watching them for a long time, and they aren't the most straightforward bunch.
Well, of course you'll say that. You have them in some kind of ghetto where they can't leave.
I'm not from here, friend.
He's literally a rat.
And also, they built this ghetto themselves.
Who are you? Do I know that? Do I know they built the ghetto themselves?
Yes.
Okay. I say, who are you? Who is this?
Let's just say I'm a friend.
No,
And we
give
have
me
a
a name.
mutual goal.
Give me a name or we'll throw you to the Badgers.
My name is Oxta.
Does that sound familiar to me?
No.
Sounds like what's that character off Star Wars that clicks?
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna look over at Aldo and I'm gonna say, hey, open your chest up real quick.
All right. Okay. Are you
Hey man, respect my privacy, man. That's my room.
I throw the rat in and I shut his chest cavity.
Man, what the hell? You threw a rat in my room?
Okay, then. He's going to say, "I suggest
What the fuck's wrong with you,
you
Doc?
let me out of here now. I do not appreciate being imprisoned."
You're not in prison. We're hiding you from the fucking Badgers, you idiot.
Oh, then let's go outside and talk.
No.
All right, Aldo, you're going to take...
Oh no!
Oh god.
I want to bang.
Hey, I didn't agree to any of this. Hold on.
You're going to take
I wanna bang on
19
Aldo's
points
stomach.
of poison damage.
Before we do anything, hold on. Before we do anything, can I talk first?
Yes.
All right. Before we do anything or anything rash, since you're in my chest cavity, I'm going to walk outside real fast and drain my coolant, as robots need to do.
Okay.
Is that fine? And I look over at the Celestial Badgers.
Yes, let's all go.
All
They
right.
don't give a shit what you do.
All right, cool.
Is there anybody like watching us besides the Badgers?
No. And they're not really watching you guys anymore. They're kind of just laying around.
Okay.
All right. Somebody should stay so they can open the door. The door's open, right? They're not going to close us out, right?
The door's closed right now.
All right. I mean, if we were to leave, would they lock us out?
I mean, I don't know.
I'll stay inside.
I want to bang on Aldo's belly, like, hey man,
Right,
you little rat, you better shit in one corner, you motherfucking rat.
Then we're gonna walk outside,
All right,
and I'm gonna open up my compartment, and I'm gonna put him.
The door
down.
closes behind you, and he gets out of that part. And he transforms from a rat to an imp.
Yeah.
He says,
Oh,
"Listen,
Maggie's still outside the door, so I'm gonna like see through her eyes and see what's going on.
okay.
Right, so what did you want?
Man, you didn't
I've
look
been
under
watching-
the pillow, did you?
I've been
You didn't
wa-
look under that pillow, did you?
I don't know what that means. I've been watching these elves for a long time, and they are not trustworthy, but I'm not saying I'm more trustworthy than they are, but our missions align. I've been summoned here to retrieve that case. And I understand you need the contents inside. Is that correct?
Yeah.
If you'll help me get the case, you can take all the contents inside, and I can take back the empty case. They never specified they needed the contents.
Alright. So, we already made a deal with them inside. It's pretty respectable. Now, I need to understand why we need to break that deal to make a new deal.
Because they're going to break that deal with you.
How do we know that if you're not any more trustworthy than them?
I mean, find out. And then I'll take it off your corpses.
He said,
mean-
fuck around and find out.
I mean, I guess then you'll. I'm gonna have to talk to the boys. Why don't you wait a second?
Right?
All right, and then I'm gonna go over. And do I know I could talk to this dog and talk to Jeff at the same time?
I don't know. Jeff, you ever told them that they could talk to the dog and you?
No, they don't know. They just think. Well, Maggie just looks like a big Saint Bernard. She looks like a big Mastiff,
All right. Well,
or like an English Mastiff, like a big old bulldog, I guess.
All right. Well, you wait here. I'm gonna go back inside, and I was gonna have a conversation, but the other two just left for a second. So, I'm talking to myself like a recorder. Oh, here we go. So, what do you guys think we should do?
I think we should let him hang out in your chest cavity, and if things go south, him pop out and be like, "Ah," and help us.
He ain't
Alright.
staying in the goddamn chest cavity. That's mine.
That isn't the worst idea we've ever had.
I mean, I can put him in my bag. I don't really give a shit where he's at as long as he's with us. If
Listen up, now. You can put him in your ass cavity. He ain't going in his chest cavity. That's my room.
I mean, listen, it's technically my chest cavity and not your room. You just use it like that.
Man, I don't know. You're supposed to have my back, bro, after all we've been through.
real quick, Aldo, does he like pay you rent or anything to sleep there? Because if not, you should be looking into that. You could be making a little bit of extra money.
I mean, we're friends, and
Yeah,
I
but you
mean,
don't
like-
let your best friend live with you without paying you anything. That just spells disaster. Next
Man,
thing you
don't
know,
listen to
they're
him,
shitting on the
Aldo,
toilet
man.
shit seat and not wiping good. And next thing, it gets bad. You don't move in with friends. That's how that works.
He's practically objectifying you, mate.
I'm
It's
not.
not
I'm
even
not
like
saying.
that, man.
I'm not
We
saying
feel
don't.
close to when I'm. Can you imagine the closeness we feel when I'm in his belly?
I could
It
imagine
ain't, it ain't
him.
about that, man. We brothers.
I could
We're
imagine
brothers,
him
man.
being a little better off if you pay him some rent for taking advantage of him.
At least
I
give him
have
some
thought that
scrap.
You know, I have thought that you needed to maybe get your own place here.
Is this really the time to be having this conversation?
Jeff, are you still looking through master size?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you,
Yeah.
like, how does it work? Can you feel and things like that?
It works like like it's a telepathic link. I can see I can see through her eyes and listen through her eyes, but I can't like while I'm doing that, I'm in a motionless trance.
Oh shit! Well, Otto, man, you can't listen to this goddamn dog anyway, man.
Through the sake of that conversation, can we say I had that entire conversation through Maggie's mouth?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go like I'm gonna be like, listen, this dog made some really good points here. I think we should take that.
Yeah,
into
but
account.
we got history. Listen to me, Otto. You remember when you were just a young little computer, and I helped you find yourself, man. We got history.
While
You
that's
can't kick
going
me out
on,
on the curb, man. Where I supposed to sleep at, man? You know,
Well,
you
that-
know what I need. You know
Listen,
I got needs,
we'll
man. I got
discuss
special
this.
conditions.
We'll discuss this later.
can I break my trance and look around real quick? While
You're
they're,
tied to
while
a
they're
chair.
arguing. Oh,
Come back and you're tied to a chair upstairs
I-
in front of 2 soldiers.
I go back into my trance immediately, and I warn the rest of them.
And Shayla's cast Dispel Magic.
Ah, shit.
And
Does
she
that
says,
work on that?
I don't know. We'll see.
Because telepathic is not magic.
It's true.
It's not magic.
Right.
You can still do it.
You can't talk to them through it though, but you can go back in your trance and look through their eyes.
Okay. I'm gonna start like doing a Timmy's in the well type motion through Maggie.
Can I see if I recognize
You
it
can
since
hear-
I'm kind of close
you
to
can hear
Doc?
just like a mumble in the background, Doc, of like she's asking you questions currently.
Yeah, I'm still gonna do it.
Okay.
Can I do like a
This is gonna go
performance
bad
check?
quick. Yeah, Roland, make an intelligence check. See if you can see what Maggie's doing.
Okay, I'm gonna do a performance check to see how well I can do it. Hey,
You gotta make it for the dog.
I don't know what her. I don't know what a math. Well, she's technically an imp, but I don't know what their charisma is.
Here you go. There's her mastiff.
Damn.
I just said that she's technically an imp.
That's a nat 20. I should be able to tell.
I thought we discussed her not being an imp because you wanted to have a mastiff. Imps can't turn into mastiffs.
Fine. I thought we said that one of the imp's forms could be
okay.
a mastiff. Yeah.
Let me find an imp. Let me see what I got an imp pulled up.
Hmm.
So there's one outside.
So roll in a good
Performance is +2 on an imp. So 21.
So it was a 17.
Roland, you know Maggie is indicating that there's some trouble brewing.
Okay, and I break my trance right after I'm done.
And
I'll
Shayla says-
reiterate that to the group.
Shayla says, we tried to bring you in here and be friends to you, and then your companions disappear and you won't answer any of our questions, and this is going to be the end of that.
To be fair, I was talking to my dog through my mind.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Oh,
Can I crawl
hot
Wow.
rolls,
this
man.
cavity?
Your dog, you say. What were
Yeah,
you telling him?
Oh, I can't really talk to anybody through my dog. I was just seeing what my dog was doing.
You said you were
I have
talking
this
to
kind-
him.
Yeah, I was telling her to be a good girl and not to hurt anybody.
Where did your friends go?
Oh, they're just standing out in the alley.
Why?
The robot man needed to drain some of his coolant, and the little one had to go pee pee.
All right. Well,
You can just open the door. They're standing right there.
we will
Scout's
release
honor.
you. As you've shown us no hostile intent, but I would appreciate if you stay here with us until they return.
Oh, that's fine. You want my gun? I pull my gun out and like hand it to him.
No, that's not necessary. I'm not scared of it.
Oh, okay.
And
Alright.
you guys are outside now, and the door's closed in front of you.
Hmm.
All right. Well, I'm gonna sing to the rat. Hop in the sack.
Why? Why would I help you after you've told me you clearly have no inspiration to help me?
Listen, I just met you, so if you want me to trust you, you're gonna have to give up a little trust. If not, then just go.
Meh, I'll just wait and see what happens.
That rat's a son of a bitch. God damn.
Fine.
He kind of leans up against the wall.
Like,
You'll need my help before I need yours.
I'm about to squash this rat.
no, just leave me. Like, just leave me.
You guys turn to. Are you guys going back inside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The door's closed
Like it's locked?
and locked with that contraption. It locks when it closes.
Oh, well, we're right outside. Are they not coming to see us?
They're upstairs with Jeff holding him. You guys don't know that, but you know that you knock and there's no response.
Okay. Oh,
Can I try to shoot it open?
Make an attack roll.
No.
I don't know if that's gonna work.
Actually, from.
I mean, I have all types of tools. Can I use my thieves tools? I have like.
I was
every-
looking to see if I had them.
I have thieves tools. I have every tool.
All right, yeah. Both of you do whatever you want to do here. Make a thief's tool check.
We got a crowbar.
What is sleight of hand? Is
It's
what is
actually thieves' tools. If you have them, you click on the thieves' tools
Okay, cool.
and roll it.
All
It
right.
doesn't look like you have them right now, but I can put them in there if you're supposed to
Yeah,
have them.
I'm supposed to have all of the tools. It's called tools for the job, right tool for the job, so I can
All right, they're in
like
your
take.
inventory now.
All right.
You go up and start to try to pick this lock, and you hear some contraption moving, and you trigger a poison needle trap. You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
I believe poison is something that doesn't hurt me. Let me check real fast though. I think my race is immune. Hold on.
Should be right at the top of Warforged. I'll look. See,
Can I? I'm still in the room with
you
those
are
three,
immune to
right?
disease, not resistance to poison damage. So you're gonna take half damage.
Okay. All right.
So you're gonna take 5 points of poison damage, and you are poisoned,
Okay.
which means you have disadvantage on rolls for an hour.
Can I look around to see if there's any other way into the building, like a window or something?
Yeah, you say you walk around the building. And there's no. It's fortified. This is the door. So you guys look at the door, and it has those three locked symbols on the front of it there that she pressed in some combination to open, and the imp's just over there giggling.
I'm gonna turn around to him and be like, "Help us!"
I knew you'd need my help before I needed yours. What will you give me for it?
Your life.
You want
He goes invisible.
Ah, hell no.
You want
Can I go crawl inside of Aldo's chest cavity real quick?
What's up to Aldo?
I mean, I think it's not a really good time. Maybe we could solve this.
No, I'm just going to like open the gate and like crawl in there.
The three symbols on the figures are one of them is a winged woman with a trumpet, one is a noble and muscular man with a lion's head, and another is an armored woman with a gleaming greatsword.
What? Do we have anything in our inventory that might?
No. Yes. Whiffed on that.
Well, let's see.
You guys just
Can
hear
I
from the
see-
alley somewhere? You're not really sure where it's come from? Are you guys ready to accept my deal?
I'm gonna see. Can I see if I remembered the code?
I mean, you can try code. You never saw her type it in, though.
I
It's
wanna
under the
see
rat.
what-
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
The Doc was the only one who tried to see what she was typing.
Okay, then, no.
I'm gonna turn to the rat and be like, "What do you want?"
I told you what I want. I want the case. You can have the contents therein.
All right, fine.
All right. And he turns visible. He says, I don't know the code, but I know how to get it in a few tries. And he says, I'll be right back. He goes off. And about a minute later, he comes back. You see a young elf girl walking down, about equivalent of a 7-year-old human. She's walking down the alley and she's just talking. You guys hear her talking? She says, oh, yes, I always knew I had a guardian angel. And you hear the imp say, yes, I'm here to protect you. And there is riches beyond measure inside this. And all you have to do is press these symbols in the order I tell you, and they're yours. She says, oh, my family could really use it. We're struggling very much so.
Oh no.
And you see her walk up to the door. And she puts her hands up and begins to press these buttons. She presses the first top one. Nothing happens. She presses the middle one, and poison needles shoot out and impale her. And she cries out, She's whimpering. She's like, She falls to the ground. Angel, help me. Help me. And you just hear the imp say, stay quiet, girl. Stay quiet. It'll be okay.
Wow, you're a real piece
And
of
about a
shit.
minute later, she dies.
You piece of shit.
And he comes visible
How
and he
dare
says,
you?
all right, let's try again. And he goes invisible again.
Oh,
And he says, hide the body as he's walking off.
oh
no.
my-
Attempt to hide the body.
I can't believe I'm accompanied to this. Like
A few minutes later, he comes back with a young boy, probably about 8 years old.
Oh no.
He says,
and I go, no, you get the fuck out of here. I'll hit the goddamn button.
but
But
my guardian angel, he's
no,
promised
he's
me.
not a guardian angel. He's the biggest piece of shit that I've ever seen in
Hey,
this land. Get out of here, kid.
when this is all happening, I'm gonna kick open his chest plate. Like, man, you rat! Where the fuck you at, rat? I know you've been going through my shit. Where's my lucky corn, rat? You motherfucking imp! Then I'm going off, and then I look up, and I'm like, little kid.
Although, make an intimidation check with advantage since Lightfoot's acting like a maniac out here in this alley.
All right.
What the fuck's happening, man?
This kid takes off running as hard as he can. And you notice something happened behind him, but it doesn't quite hit him. And he exits the alley and turns left and disappears from your sight. The imp comes back visible and says, well, I guess it's up to us now. He says, we know it's not top middle, so try it the other way. And he giggles a little bit.
We're paying you to open this door.
What are you paying?
Hey, so can
I was opening the door until your friend ruined it.
You were killing people, mate.
You were sacrificing children, you piece
Hey,
of shit.
That wasn't part of the deal.
I want to come up like, all right, everybody step back, and I want to cast Mage Hand and let Mage Hand push in the different combinations for us while we stand back.
Make an Arcana check to see if Mage Hand can push it hard enough.
Oh shit! Come on.
Come on, man.
It's a button. He was about to have an 8-year-old boy do it.
A child did it. A child.
We'll say that it does. I just want to see if you rolled a 1. All right, which one do you want to press first, John?
I guess if you start at top middle, I guess he was going to do top middle bottom. So I guess let's do bottom middle top next.
You press the bottom one, and poison darts immediately shoot out, and an alarm begins to ring.
Okay, then can I immediately try
Doc.
middle?
Up there where you're at. Shelly says, the alarm's sounding. And she looks at you,
Well-
Doc.
My
What
friends
is that?
probably just want back in, man. I don't know why you lock them out. Just walk down there, little man. They ain't gonna hurt nobody.
Soldiers, take your positions, and you see them run down the stairs.
Here we go.
Can I go? As they're
We're gonna
running,
be-
can I go too?
No, you're staying here.
I want to
Oh,
immediately
okay.
keep pressing with the Mage Hand and like try the different combinations.
What were
Middle,
you trying
top,
this
bottom,
time?
middle, bottom, top. Middle, top, bottom.
More poison needles shoot out.
Middle, bottom, top.
More poison needles shoot out.
Bottom, top, middle.
More poison needles shoot out.
Top, bottom, middle.
And the door begins to unlock. You hear cranks behind you,
There we go.
and the door opens. And you guys see inside some soldiers pointing bows at you guys.
I'm gonna yell out. I said, "We're just here to get my friend."
I mean, you
Shit.
out.
We can explain. We can explain.
And
We're
these
just here.
baggers
You
sort
just
of
locked
come
us out.
down. It's kind of backing them up. They say, come with us. All three of you.
I'm gonna keep my hand near my weapon, but I will walk forward.
If I yell, can they hear me?
I mean, you can try it.
Okay, I'm just going. Fellas, I'm up here. Everything's okay.
Guys, make perception checks to see if you guys hear. Yeah, those useless sending stones you guys talked about forever would be real handy right now.
We had no idea.
Yeah, you guys all hear him.
It's like, all right.
I don't. Who called them useless?
All of you guys.
I don't remember saying
It's like, we
anything.
got ripped off on these things.
I remember that. I remember everybody thinking we paid too much for them.
So you guys going in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When you go in, the door shuts and locks behind you once again. And the soldiers say, you're going to need you to leave your weapons down here.
John, you're muted.
I am.
God damn! I keep getting. I want my mage hand to just become a middle finger and just keep following them.
And they look at you and say, leave your weapons here, I said. All of you.
I am a weapon.
I am my own weapon. But yeah, no, I'll leave me.
What are you guys doing?
You gonna leave your weapons, guy? I know how you are about that. You know, we're probably gonna have to.
Soldier says, you have 1 minute to comply.
That's a long time.
I thought about attempting to conceal it, but I don't know.
Can we like have like a little meeting over in the side and try to sneak some into all those chest cavities?
You can try to do whatever you want to do.
Actually,
Let's put
actually,
one down.
can I basically say, okay, let's give them the weapons and like say that I have a dagger that I've left in there that I always keep by my pillow, where I sleep at, so we know that there's at least one dagger inside the chest cavity that's hidden.
Sure.
I'll just tell the group that.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show them my pistol,
Mhm.
and I will completely empty the bullet. Like I'll open the revolver, the bullets will fall down on the ground, and then I'll put it back in my holster.
They say, yes, now. Good, now the weapon as well.
All right, I'll set it down on the ground.
And they look at you, Lightfoot.
My only weapon is my good looks, Daddy.
Do you not have any weapon?
No, I have a dagger, but it's inside of Aldo. I have like a little flute thing, but it's not a weapon. You know what I mean? It's just an instrument.
Yeah. Although they look
I
at you next.
am no danger to you, Daddy, unless you got me around your wife. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like literally, my weapons are inside of me.
All right then.
Yeah.
They say, all right, follow us upstairs. Follow him. One soldier goes up, and Doc, you hear him walk upstairs and walk in. And the other's waiting on you all.
I want to go up last.
Who's going up first?
I guess I will.
I'll be walking behind Aldo.
You go up. Lightfoot, you go up. Roland, you go up. And then the last soldier comes up.
Can we say, like, as they're walking up, I'm like telling a joke to one of the soldiers that was in there with me? I'm like, and I said, poker, I barely know her. As they're walking up.
Let's see if Shayless laughs. She laughs big time. She's like, you guys
I'm gonna look over at. I'm gonna look over at Doc and be like, "You all right, mate?"
Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm just hanging out here. I knew you guys shouldn't have went outside. That the door locked behind you, didn't it?
Cool. Robots do.
What?
As robots do.
everybody make perception checks.
Oh no.
Did I roll?
I don't know, but Aldo wrote a 20, so
Shayless is like, the case is right over here. You guys have made this unnecessarily complicated. I will admit, but we're still on the same course. Although you see the chest, like moving, like on its own.
Chest moving. What is that? What's up with that? The chest thing. Why is it
Chest
moving?
turns, and this chest is flying across the room now on its own, heading toward the stairs.
Is it supposed to do that?
No.
Did someone
No.
grab?
She casts firebolt at it. And she hits, and you guys watch as this, the imp becomes visible again as he followed you guys in, and his dead body kind of rolls across the ground. And the chest just kind of bounces across the floor.
I'm gonna look around and be like, who was that?
Make a deception check.
I mean, you don't fucking like him anyway.
I'm here for
it.
Let's go. Hot rolls.
And she's like, who indeed? An imp, no doubt sent by the Regisians.
Can I go and check it?
Let's check his body.
And can we just say that I pull out my lucky coin that I was missing because the motherfucker did take it out of the chest hatch?
Yeah. Also, you find 200 gold pieces in a pouch on his body.
Motherfucker, I knew you had my lucky coin. Touch my shit.
She says, like I had promised, here is the chest, and you may inspect the contents inside.
All right, so we open up the chest.
Yep. Inside there is a book.
All right.
Oh wait,
wait
a minute. This chest is locked.
Okay. Well, are they gonna open it?
So we were hoping you knew how to open it.
Oh shit. Can I try to lockpick again?
When you look at it, it's an arcane lock.
Oh. Can I see if I notice it since I'm an artificer and I know about these things?
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's pretty obvious. There's like swirling patterns and stuff moving around on it.
I just want to know if I know anything specific.
Well, actually, you don't notice that it's an arcane lock, but everyone else does.
Can I walk up to it and like, I guess, feel my hand across it and see if I can figure out any kind of like way to open it?
Make an intelligence check.
Okay, and I'm also going to use my. There's no active. Oh, that's initiative. Fuck intelligence. I'm going to use my knowledge of the past life to add a d6 to that.
Yeah.
I know that's not going to do anything. So 8 total. Fuck.
Your best idea is like, I think we should just pry it open. So that's the thing that comes to your mind. Whether you say it out loud is up to you.
Yeah, I'm going to try to pry it open then.
Make a strength check.
Not my strong suit.
Is it a
18.
negative one?
Yep. My strength is -1.
Without that, you're very close. But it says it does not open. You feel like it start to bend a little bit, but it snaps back closed every time your hands slip off of it. She says, I was hoping you knew the passcode. Why would you be after it without the pass? Isn't this your all's chest?
Do we know the passcode? Like, you didn't tell us that, right?
Do y'all remember the passcode Torrance been using?
She's been using the passcode?
Yeah.
Hmm.
To get into the depository, get in everywhere.
The chasing waterfalls thing.
All right, let's hear it then.
I know. It's, don't go chasing waterfalls.
Chase waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and lakes that you used to.
Don't go chasing waterfall. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to.
And when you sing that, it pops open. And now inside, there is a book.
I still got it, Aldo. Still got it.
That's pretty good. It was almost like the recording. The
She
ancient
says,
recording.
"Here's what you're after." I assume.
Yeah.
Uh,
We look down at the book.
yeah. What is that?
It's a book. Do you guys want to open it? Like look inside of it?
Yeah,
Is there like a title or anything on it?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna open it and look inside.
Much of it's written in code and a language that you, Aldo, are not familiar with.
Can I?
But with
record it
languages
my
you are familiar with, you recognize the language as infernal.
Oh, so this is a demon book. Oh shit. Can I record it with my robot brain so I can relay it later?
Man, you don't want to put that demon book in your brain, Aldo, man.
You know what? That you got a good point. I probably don't want that in my robot brain.
You
But
get that demon.
I'm still gonna scan over it.
You said it's an infernal.
Yeah.
I
There's
whistle
clearly-
and I call Maggie up, and I ask her to read it because as an imp she speaks infernal.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put the book down to Maggie.
I'm gonna say, let Maggie see it. She'll tell you what's going on,
Hey, girl.
and she can tell up. She can
that
communicate to me.
The parts that she
telepathically.
can read that are written in infernal detail Regisan soldier like routes that they take, and like it's basically charted their routes that they take every day, like in ambush plans on them.
Okay, I relay
the rest of
that
it's
to
written in
everybody.
a code that Maggie does not understand.
Okay. It wouldn't happen to be Thieves' Cant, would it?
No.
Okay.
It's a code that's entirely made up.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
I don't understand.
You can try to understand it if you want.
Well, the thing is that what Maggie is telling us is this is telling us the routes and passages of the Resizian army. But why is this written in Infernal?
Also, there's a bunch of like maps and architectural drawings of some sort of underground complex as well.
This definitely needs to. We definitely need to look at this further. There's so many things here that we need to decipher, and not only that, we need to understand why this was written in two different ciphers.
Doc, were you want to try to understand the one cipher?
Yeah, I reckon so.
Make an intelligence check.
Okay, and I'm also gonna. Well, hang on. Let me see what I roll.
You cannot understand it.
I'm gonna use my knowledge from a past life to add a d6 to that.
You cannot
4.
understand it.
Damn, with a 19.
Yes. You had to roll good AF. Your intelligence is 0.
Yeah, my intelligence is not good.
I don't know, dude, but I don't know, boss.
I can't read Infernal or the other side, so I can't do anything with it. Does any of your men know how to read any of this?
No, that's why we need to take it back. One reason. She says, have you studied the contents enough to be able to know whether we're lying or not when they ask us about them?
All right. Can we say that I've studied it, and it's pretty up there?
Yeah, we'll say it's in your robot brain.
Yeah, it's in my robot brain. All right, I've recorded enough of this information that we can verify. So probably have to do. We will, I guess, go with you, and we will expect your allyship from here forward. Am I correct?
All right. Do you know? How did you know what that said? And she's looking at you, Doc.
Oh my dog told me.
Your dog can read this language.
Well, she's not really a dog. Maggie, go ahead and show him, and I'm gonna let Maggie take on her imp form.
Maggie transforms to an imp, and you see her preparing a spell to shoot Maggie as the last imp trying to steal the case.
I stand in front of her. I was like, "Nope, this one's bound to me. She ain't gonna do nothing that nobody don't want to do. This was mine. This is my imp.
You see her calm
Please
down
don't
a little
kill her."
bit, and she goes, posture goes back to, while still skeptical, normal.
See, this is why I prefer her to be a dog. Dogs are lovable. Everybody loves dogs.
I prefer
Imps are
that as
scary.
well. Let's get that going again.
Okay. I look at Maggie. I say, go ahead. Go back to the big old doggy.
Maggie transforms back to a dog, and she says, "Yes, you're right. That is better." She says, "Friends, come. I need to discuss." And the soldiers walk over to her, and they kind of walk over here in a huddle amongst one another.
Does anybody have a book on them? Like,
is there a book? Oh, there's a porn book in my
Yeah.
in my.
Aldo
in
has a
my,
porno book.
can we
my-
switch out the book for the porno book?
I don't know, man. That's gonna probably piss them off, bro. Like,
Yeah,
are we?
But
trying
we
to
need
get
to
out?
bring the book.
I mean, it has a big picture on the front of it of a Fabio robot carrying a. But you can attempt
But
it.
but we're supposed to bring the book with us, right? The case and everything.
Yeah.
I have the contents though. Can I just recreate it?
Ooh, that's a DM question.
I mean,
Can he do that, Jer?
You can try real hard.
I can try real hard. I mean, as a robot, I feel like I should be able to get at least a little bit, like at
You
least
get some
certain
good rolls,
information.
then sure. Warforged aren't
That's-
necessarily robots, indeed. They're magical creatures.
That is true.
They
All
have
right.
computer chips and
They
Fairy.
don't have the internet. They don't have the internet.
after a couple minutes discussion, she comes back and says, "Listen, here's what we're going to do. It looks like you guys are off to a good start with the translation of this book. So, we'll make the same deal with you in reverse. You take the case, but then have the Lyceum mages contact our people and tell them the contents. I will have you know that failure to do so will result in a declaration of war against the Shahalesti Empire."
And I put my hand forward and with it out to to shake, and I'd be like, "Well, we've gotten this far, and even through all the misunderstandings, we seem to be on the same page. So I think you could trust us."
All right, then. And she hands you guys the case, shuts it back, and hands it to you.
Would
Okay,
she shake
and the
my
book's
hand?
in there for sure.
Yep,
Would
Okay.
she shake my robot hand? I put it out and.
she does.
All right,
Just,
all
it is a
right.
deal then.
A deal and an alliance between your people and ours.
All right. Then this will be goodbye. For now.
Very well. Thank you. And then I put the book in my compartment, and I look at the guys and I go, "All right, guys. I guess we should get back."
You mean get going? And I'll wink at him.
Yeah, going. And I don't get it, but I act like I do.
Are you guys are you guys leaving this place here and heading back to the safe house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys head back to the safe house, and along the way, you actually meet Torrent. She's out looking for you guys, and she says, "Ah, I found you. We had came to the academy looking for you, and they said you had left already with Shayless. What happened?"
We actually went really well. What we managed to do was we not only gathered the information in the box and we can bring it to you, but also we have somewhat formed a tenuous alliance with them as well.
I don't trust them, but they're not the Regisians, so...
I
Said
think
we got delayed on the way there. We had faced an imp that was disguised as a raven. The Regisians had sent.
yeah, he
intel.
tried to
Yeah, we-
fool us.
Yeah, he got killed.
Yeah, he's dead.
So there was another one? We killed the one we had as well.
Well, we
Okay.
killed one. Well, it got killed in front of us, I guess. But
One of them died. We saw one die. So maybe there's more than one or two. Maybe there's a lot.
We can assume that. It's the only safe way to proceed.
Well,
I look down at Maggie and I say, "Give me the word if you see any more of them, because do imps have true sight? They have devil sight. No, it's not
Devil
true
sight.
sight.
Where am I? Here.
Okay,
She
so
says, let's head back to the safe house for now and discuss our exit from the city.
all right. And I want to also inform her of the deal that we made with them, that once we find that out, that we do share the information.
She says, well, that seems amicable.
Fine. I thought it would be reasonable.
But you guys make it back to the safe house pretty safely. And she gets River Eye over and she says, let's go down into our rooms and discuss this further. And she goes down and leads you guys down to the rooms. It's okay, we have the case. Now it's time to make an escape. Does anybody have any ideas?
What's the quickest way out of the city?
Does anyone know anyone? If we could get help from a higher up, perhaps.
who are the connections me and Roland have?
Rental.
Could he help?
Possible, but I know he
What
likes
about
to
the girl
operate in
you
the
were-
shadows.
What about the girl you were in the room with that was laughing when you walked in?
What?
Wasn't
the one that held us, that was holding me captive.
Right.
I don't think they would be able to find a way out. They're trying the same, right? They're trying
Yeah,
to
they're
get a
also
way
trying
out.
to figure out a way to escape.
Did you all say Mr. Minaj?
You know Mr. Minash? Yes. Yes.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
perfect.
Mr. Minaj. He's my he's like a father figure. I guess I work for him. He seems to like me. So yeah, we could use him.
Yes, we can. We should go to him in the morning. First
Okay.
thing. It's that time that Rod, the guy that's kind of been running the show here, comes up to you and says, I don't think that you should wait until the morning.
Should we go
Word's
now?
been spreading that the council has agreed to the Regision's demands. And they're going to start giving up all the magic users, and no one is allowed to leave the city on threat of death. They don't want to have any pretense for the Regisions to renew their attack. I think it's
We gotta
best
get
that
the
you
hell
get
out
the
of
hell
here.
out of here now. Yes, exactly. And he
We should
says,
get out now.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke. A fantasy Coca-Cola.
That's so expensive.
I agree.
Well,
It's going to get more
we're having-
expensive with this war between Russia and Ukraine in the West.
Well, we'll have to go to Fantasy Costco to get it. Maybe it'll be on the way.
Oh, you've been to Fantasy Costco? I love it.
Oh, it's a wonderful place. You know Roscoe? He's so cool.
No, I've never met anyone named Roscoe, but the tenants there were very nice.
Oh, well, I guess they have different. That should be impossible. Anyways, let's go.
You guys got a plan to go to Councilman Menash's here?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna go to Councilman Menash's and see if he can get us out of the city.
You guys arrive, and you probably, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but you probably just walk right in since it's kind of your home.
Yeah, he knows me and everybody.
You guys
Like,
go in behind him, I assume. He says,
Yeah.
Aldo, my boy. I've
Mr.
missed you.
Mims,
How's it
How are you?
been going with you? How's the mission?
I did exactly what you told me, and we're doing good. But we need your help.
What can I do for you? Anything for you.
We need to get out of the city so we can continue our mission.
And you guys see, for the rest of you, Aldo's been here before, and Lightfoot has been here before. Mr. Nash is
Is this the guy that we both worked under?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then
You're
I'm
an
gonna come in.
employee
I'm gonna
though,
come
and
in.
Aldo's like a family member basically. So he kind of ignored you to Not
Yeah.
like in a mean way, but like he was all about Aldo.
I honestly think he should not like Lightfoot.
No, Councilman Ash is pretty eccentric in his own way. You guys look around for the people who've never been here before. And he has like all sorts of collections of just like zany weapons. There's like a sword that looks like a dolphin. There's like all kinds of just weird shit everywhere. And he says, I think I have a way I can get you all out. He says, I have a friend, a city cavalry officer, Captain Harriman. I can reach out to him and see if he can disguise you as soldiers and get you out of the city. I'll write up some papers for them to leave and a second set of papers for them to return without you. I think it'll work.
Are you gonna be all right, Mr. Mintz? This isn't gonna get you in trouble, is it?
No. I'm working pretty covertly on this.
Okay, well, we'll go out and do our best, and we'll get this mission done.
I think it's best to leave at night.
So, right now?
Anything I can do to help, though, in the meantime, like anything you need, just look around and just and take it. I love these things, but war is at our doorstep.
Well, I really appreciate it, Mr. Mintz. Do you have any, like, I guess, potion supplies? Maybe one of these...
Says I may have a couple potions, and he does look up 2 healing potions and gives them to you. And he says, oh, I've been saving this for you, too. And he hands you a sack filled with, like, super shiny, like, polished. It would be scrap metal, but it's so nice. It's like the nicest scrap metal of all time.
Oh, my God, you shouldn't have.
It's for the road. Don't eat it all at once. Your belly will get sick.
Okay, I'm gonna only eat one at a time. I promise. I promise. All right.
Anyone else need anything? And you look around, and most of these weapons are just eccentric looking. They don't look like they're anything
I don't
different.
see anything that I could possibly use.
He actually does have a firearm, and it looks it doesn't look like it's more finely made than yours, but it looks like a flower at the end. Like a sunflower.
And I
Okay.
I go to Mr. Mintz. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. These are my friends. They've been helping us on our mission.
Says, thank you for keeping him safe.
Hi, guys.
I told you I would.
I said, well, to be honest, your boy here, Aldo's been keeping us safe more than we have been him.
It's good to hear. I always knew he was special.
Oh, guys, this warm my metal heart. I have a heart. I'm sure I do.
I told you were people.
Yeah. Like all those super pumped. He's happy. Like he reaches into the bag and he grabs one of those shiny knobs and he eats it. It's like, just one. Oh, it's so delicious.
Also, Aldo, I sent you a message on Facebook. If you don't mind, to answer that real quick, like.
Okay. Hold on.
But he looks at the rest of you and says, "I'll get some food out for you guys. You look famished, and also you're welcome to rest here until nightfall. And this will count as a short rest for you guys.
Okay,
Actually, at the time it is today, this will count as a long rest.
Let's go.
I think I was was
Did
I
you
the
get it,
only one that took damage?
Did you get that? Never mind.
I took a little bit of damage.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we both took badger damage.
Damn fucking badgers.
I took some poison damage too. So we're on long rest.
Yeah, long rest.
So can we, like, when we're getting up and, like, I guess eating breakfast or whatever, everybody's waking up on the walk up to the light. So Mr. Man, I know it's bad timing, but I never got my last week's pay.
Of course. And he gives you 50 gold pieces. And he's kind of confused, like he doesn't remember agreeing to pay you, but he's not going to argue about it. He hands you 50 gold pieces. You guys eat and kind of chill out for a while with Torrent. Night begins to fall. He says, okay, it's time. He says he instructs you guys which gate to go to find this soldier, Captain Harriman. And he looks at and he says, and you guys be safe now, okay?
I look at him and like with seriousness in my eyes and be like, I'm gonna be gone for a while. You take care of yourself, okay?
And you too, Aldo. And you guys start to walk off, and he says, Aldo, come here.
Yeah.
And he kind of gets you off away from the others, and he says, my boy, originally when you came here to me, you were just one of my objects, one of my oddities. But I came to know you as much more. You are not an object. You're so much more. When the bombing happened, I went to check on soldiers that I know in the city and their families while they were out fighting. And it just so happens that one of the families I checked on was one of the soldiers who had found you originally. And I had noticed something hanging on his wall, sort of framed, and I asked his wife about it. She said that he had actually found it. It was a letter. He had found it on you when you wandered into the city. And I asked her if I could have it, compensated them for it, and then I brought it back here to give to you. And I just wanted you to have it. I haven't read what it says.
I'm alone, and I'll read it, and I'll really look over it. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Mins. I appreciate this.
And that letter is saved in the journal section up top. It's like 2 to the right of people, and it's Aldo's letter, and you're the only person who can click on it and read it.
Okay. And it's in the journal section?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Cool. I see it. All right.
You guys make your way out. It's like I said, it's nighttime now, and you guys hear the sounds of battle slowly rise up around the city, as it seems like the Resians are actually attacking the city again. People are stepping out in the streets looking for news about what's happening. You guys hear many rumors out in the streets as you're walking. You hear that on the east end of town, a bunch of farmers rose up, took arms, and battled the Resians back on the first attack. You hear several stories of heroics like that. You guys do eventually make it to the gate that you're looking for.
Okay. And we're looking for a certain person, right?
Correct. Actually, you guys see... Skipped something, boys. On the way to the gate, you guys see a bunch of guards, a prisoner caravan approaching from the west. And they stop you and say, "Halt! Halt, I say."
All right. Are we stopping, guys?
Yeah, I said we would.
Yeah, I would stop.
Okay.
It's the man. Shit, it's the man.
What are you doing out here? Come here, let me get closer look at you.
All right. Let me just turn around.
I say, I'm afraid we're going to have to take you into custody.
Why?
What?
For what?
Under suspicion of magic use. Make insight checks, everyone. Lightfoot, you've seen a lot of guards with the mischief you've been up to all the time. You feel like these probably aren't guards.
I'm like,
They're
you ain't
dressed like
taking us
guards.
you ain't taking us in custody, man. You listen, you can't talk nothing slick to a can of grease, man. I know you ain't who you say you are.
All right then. I guess the jig is up, boys, and they kind of throw off their cloaks and they say, "We're taking you into custody anyway. There's a pretty penny on your heads."
Bitch, your mom could take this dick into custody. Square
I
up.
look back and put my hand on my pistol.
They say, "We'll see how you are talking after you deal with the black horses." And you guys
I
recognize
instantly
the black
draw
horses.
and shoot.
All right.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you with
Found a
that
map.
dick in your mouth.
I don't
All
have
I
a
hear is
map
blah
for
blah
this
blah
per
blah
se,
blah.
so I'm just going to reuse. No, I do have a map for this. Big lie. What the heck? I got a map for everything. I'm telling you, getting pre-made stuff's the only way to go. I'm gonna assume the owl and mastiff are all with you guys too. Everybody, here, I'll put everybody in the initiative at the same time, since I can just drag over everybody, and then everybody go in there and roll your initiative.
Do I get like a surprise round or anything
You do.
for just drawing and shooting?
You do.
Okay.
Well, and I'll roll for the owl and the mastiff as well.
My screen's still black, so
I'll roll for you as well. Somebody rolled a 20. I heard it. It was me, because it says "fuck yeah."
Oh no.
Okay, we'll wait for those dice to disappear. There we go. And go ahead and roll an attack. Which one do you want to attack, Doc? Which one did you shoot at?
Which one was talking to me?
This one over here.
I'm gonna do a shoot at that one then.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to hit him with the Eldritch Blast. Ooh, 12 to hit.
It does not hit.
Okay, and can I take a free action to talk?
Yeah.
I'm going to look down and I'm going to say, "Maggie, get out of here." And I'm going to make her turn invisible and leave when it's her turn.
Oof. She is invisible. Well, I mean, if you just want her to leave, we'll say she's gone. Oof.
Okay.
It's this guy's turn. He's going to run up. 20 to you, Aldo. Worst person he could have picked. I'm going to attack. 14. Doesn't hit. And Doc, it's actually your turn again.
Okay, I'm going to do another shoot. Oh my god. 14 to hit.
It does not hit.
Okay.
Aldo, it is your turn.
All right. He is too close. What can I do other than like? 'Cause I get disadvantage if I shoot this close, right? Is that right?
Right. I'm trying to look at everybody's passive perceptions. My bad.
So if I move, he's gonna be able to take a strike. Do I have anything to hit this man with close range? Nope.
John, actually.
Alright.
John, you notice too a figure skulking around the buildings, kind of observing from behind.
I'm gonna move up one, and I guess I'll just take that attack of opportunity.
All right, yep, he's gonna take one.
And hope he doesn't. Yeah,
15.
He doesn't. And I'm gonna go ahead and then do a shoot at his face.
All right. Roll a shooty. And that hits for 7 points of piercing damage. As you shoot him, it kind of sticks in his armor right around his shoulder. It's this fella's turn. He's going to come in from behind here, attack Lightfoot. 17 to hit.
He's here.
Oh. That does hit him for 7 points of damage.
Oh no.
Roland, it is your turn.
I'm gonna step back here.
You take an attack. 17.
Hits.
Okay, 4 points of slashing damage.
Would he take that if he's already engaged with somebody else?
Yeah, it's if you're within melee combat range.
Okay.
Engage has nothing
Well,
to do with it.
I'm gonna shoot at this guy here.
All right. Make a shooty shoot. Nice. That's definitely going to hit for 7 points of piercing damage. And it is this feller's turn. He's going to run up here and attack Torrent. He hits for 5 points of slashing damage to Torrent. I'm just a cool thing. All right, it's this guy's turn. I mean, he's also going to go up and attack Torrent. She's right in the front there.
Well, that's not good.
He hits for 7 more points of damage. This guy's going to run up here and attack this owl he sees flying around here.
How does he know it's an enemy?
17. And he kills it.
Yeah, not more than that.
It's Torrent. He's got 1 hit point.
1 hit point. Was it 1 plus your intelligence modifier plus your artificer level? I don't even know if that makes 9 though.
7, 8. It killed him. It was 8. It was close. Torrent's going to attack this guy in the front here with her battle axe. Torrent continues rolling doo-doo, but that does hit. And it hits for 12 slashing damage. And she hits this dude and splits his armor, and you see blood shoot out from his chest. Like, Lightfoot, it is your turn. Is John in the chat still?
Yeah, he's there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm here. So I'm gonna go ahead and be like, man, you bald-headed little Halloween looking for trick-or-treating looking ass motherfucker dressing up like a fucking like a security guard, you little punk ass motherfucker, you ain't fucking with me. And I'm gonna cast vicious mockery at him.
Which one? One back here hitting you?
One close to us.
Okay.
Tell me, look like a base dex build.
Wisdom saving throw. Well, this ain't gonna be good. 14 minus 1, 13. He fails. I'm gonna assume.
Yeah.
Let me see. Charisma 4. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, he fails. Takes 4 points of psychic damage. And he has disadvantage now. It's this feller's turn. He's gonna walk up here. Attack Aldo. Oh my god, somebody finally hit him. For 4 points of slashing damage, Aldo.
Alright.
This fella's gonna run up here. And he's gonna attack Roland. And he misses. That's this guy's turn. He's gonna step in here and attack you, Doc.
Yep,
16 plus things for 3 slashing damage. Don't worry, guys. Their damage rolls are duty. It's your turn, Doc.
Okay. I am going to use my Form of Dread and get some temporary hit points. You know, the red robe, all that shit. I've described a bunch. So that's 7 plus 3, so 10 extra points. So I'm at 36. And that's my bonus action, and I'm going to use hex on this guy right here. I'm gonna.
Hex is also a bonus action.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Instead, I'm gonna just. I'm gonna cast Mage Armor. I'm gonna use my Eldritch Invocation and cast Mage Armor on myself.
Did you get Mage Armor in your spells? Or do I need the Dragon there?
I already did it.
That's your turn. Also, on your turn, Lightfoot, you saw that figure that you saw earlier. He's slinked up. He's like closer to the edge of the buildings now.
Okay.
And nobody else sees it. Aldo, it's your turn.
Can I draw everyone's attention to it?
Yeah. You just want to yell it out loud?
Sure.
All right. And everybody looks. And you guys now see a man at the corner of this building. But you can only see a little piece of him. And the thugs yell at him, "Come out!" Although it's your turn.
If I were to do Thunder Wave, would I be able to hit these two right here without hitting
Let's see
Doc?
what's Thunder Wave is a 15-foot cube originating from you. You'll hit everyone.
Alright, so it comes out from me, not starts out from me. Alright, cool. No. Don't want to do that.
I would have swore Thunder Wave was a cone, but it's not.
Thunderclap is a
Yeah,
cone.
you're right.
Nothing quiet.
I could magic missile. I don't know. Let me save it. I wish I just had a way to normal melee. I did, but then I changed it to a what's it called, a long range. That's gonna shoot him. I guess no time disadvantage. Yeah.
You could shoot at the guy down here and not have disadvantage.
That is true. I'll shoot at the guy on this side of what's it called? Lifeboat.
All right. Roll to hit. It does not.
Ew.
It's this fella's turn. We'll attack Lightfoot again. 5 points of slashing damage. Lightfoot.
What do you roll?
That leaves Lightfoot looking a little rough. You guys can see. Roland, it is your turn.
I am going
How
to
many points did you
shoot-
just say?
I put it on there for you. It's fine.
Oh,
I'm gonna
I've changed it now. What the fuck is it?
You got 9 left.
9? What the fuck?
Yeah, you've got hit twice now.
I get disadvantage if I shoot at this guy, right?
Yeah. But you can shoot at this one or any of the other ones.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot at this guy down here.
All right. It hits. For 6 points of piercing damage. You watch as your bullet, it hits his armor and penetrates it, but not all the way. Like, you got damage, but you feel like it didn't do like a ton of damage. You know. This guy's turn. Gonna attack Torrent. He hits for 9 points of slashing damage. Takes a big chunk out of her. And you guys see now, as it is his turn, emerge from around the corner, a figure that Roland and Doc know, but the rest of you guys have never seen. He runs in and he says, "You leave my boys alone." He's going to take 2 attacks on this thug. And this guy's dead. Instantly.
Shit.
As he takes a great sword out and cleaves him in half. And he says, "Hey, boys.
Man, who the fuck is this
Nice
guy?
to see you again." You
That was
guys recognize
badass.
this man as Rental.
I say, well, look what the cat dragged in.
And he just kind of leans back and laughs. Ha ha. But it's his third turn. He's going to take a swing at Rental now. As he has watched him cleave his friend in half. An 11 misses as you watch Rental just easily dodge out of the way. Pretty nimble. It's Torrent's turn. She's going to attack the same guy she attacked last time. She hits for 7 points of slashing damage. And she kind of cleaves a piece of his armor off this time, leaving an exposed piece of his chest. This Lightfoot is your turn.
All right. Am I able to cast a spell and then use a bonus cantrip as a bonus action, or no?
No.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and cast.
Well, it's according to what the spells are, but 99%
It's
of
gonna
the
be-
time, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Then no.
Okay.
Okay. You did get 8 healing from Cure Wounds, though, which is a significant amount for how much health you have.
Yeah.
It's this fella's turn. He's going to attack you, Aldo. Because he's retarded. No,
Good luck.
no dice. This guy's going to step in. Attack you, Doc.
Mm-hmm.
No dice. I'm assuming.
It doesn't say what
It's
it
your turn.
He didn't say what he hit me
Oh, it's a
with.
10.
Oh, then no.
I should be
I can't
wrong.
see I can't see rolls anymore. I'm about to say it's like I can see.
It's because I was rolling private rolls. I didn't know it. Oh, the reason Rental cleaved that guy in half, I guess you guys didn't see, is you rolled a nat 20 on one
Oh,
of his
hell yeah.
attacks.
Okay, the guy right in front of me, I'm going to pull my boot knife out, and I'm going to try to do a stab on him.
Yeah, you do
A
it
24 hit,
for 7 points of stabby damage.
and he is now frightened of me.
Frightened of you?
Yeah,
You got your
because I'm
former
in
dread
my...
up.
Yep.
All right.
Wait, does that give me any extra damage?
I don't think so. Maybe. I
No,
don't know.
no.
Shit.
No, it doesn't.
Condition. He is frightened. Let me find frightened.
He just got stabbed by like a skeleton lynch-looking man in a red robe.
Conditions. Frightened. Look at this frightened condition. Oh, I guess you can't see it. It's neat though.
One day I'll see.
Wait, it didn't go on him. I need to bring his character sheet up, maybe. Or maybe. I don't know why it didn't go on him. Why didn't it go on him? Will somebody tell me?
Although technical difficulties are they're going hard today.
I know it. Oh well. There we go.
There we go.
And let me check real quick to see if I have
It's
it
like
on
that
this
painting, that famous painting of the screaming guy.
He's probably going there.
side.
All right, long turns McGee here.
Hang on. No, I get... Nah, I'm good. I'm good with just stabbing him.
That was good. Aldo, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and let's shoot this guy down here next to Lightfoot.
I like how you guys are like, it's like a Wild West. You're like shooting between each other to shoot guys that aren't there seeing stuff. Go ahead.
Alright, I rolled. Let's see.
Nope.
What?
Big note. It's this guy's turn. You gonna do his little attack on Lightfoot? Big note. Roland, it is your turn.
I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna step over here.
You're gonna take an
I'm gonna
attack. For 8 points of slashing damage.
Damn. I'll add those after, and then I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Got you. I got you. We're doing it. All right. And it misses. Hits his armor and just kind of deflects off.
Dang, 14.
It's this guy's turn. He's going to hit Torrent. Misses. It's our boy Rental's turn. He's going to attack this guy that's been attacking Torrent. He hits him with that 23 for 7 points of slashing damage. So he cleaves right into where that armor had been chinked off and does pretty significant damage. It's this guy's turn. He's going to attack Rental. Misses. Torrent's going to attack this dude as well. Misses. The rolls are getting better, boys. And it is Lightfoot's turn. I roll like shit. I need to download hacks.
So I noticed that on my screen, there's the two guys, and they're by themselves far down. Saying it was someone's turn, your orange thing is coming up
What?
right over here near us. Now, let me look at the screen. Hold on. Okay, so they are closer. Yeah.
Yeah, I think John's Foundry's just glitched out today.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
It's because you got some pawn shop work on that computer.
Yeah.
They just installed spyware on there, boys. Don't use
They're
your credit
watching
card on
right
that
now.
thing.
All right, so I am going to cast Cloud of Daggers.
Okay.
And I want to do it in such a way that that it's these two guys right over here on the right of me, I guess.
Two guys on the right of you, so you can cast it right here and hit both of us.
Yeah.
Let me make a little cube for it. That way everyone else knows where it's at. Oh, I didn't what I wanted to do.
44 and it's fucking 8 points. That's so stupid.
All right. Cloud of Daggers is
So hold on. So, hold on. It's 5 foot, it said.
5
5
foot
foot
on
on either
each side of the where it's
Right.
cast.
So couldn't I cast it right here in the middle?
If you want to
Like
cast
that?
it on that guy, it's going to also hit Doc and Aldo and you. That's not 5. It's 5 feet on each side of where you cast it. Each cube is 5 feet. So if you cast it here, that's 5 feet that way, 5 feet that way, 5 feet that
Would I
way.
be able to cast it over here on the left side then, where it'll miss
Yeah, you can.
the girl? I want to cast it where I'm not going to hit one of my teammates.
You're not
Oh, it
hitting
won't
anybody
hit.
right there.
Yeah, it won't hit anybody where it's at now.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine right there. It's not hitting anybody. I mean, unless they just walk right into it, but it's visible. They can see it. It's this guy's turn. He's going to do the useless swing against Aldo. And that one.
So hold
No.
on. So what happens? The guys that's within the range, does that not happen until next turn?
It happens on their turn.
Okay.
He
Okay.
needs to fumble, man.
Yep, he is. D100. He rolled a oof. That's what it said on the dice.
Rolled a oof.
16. He is winded to the point of exhaustion. He gains 1 level of exhaustion.
What does that do? Give you a disadvantage or something?
It has a bunch of effects.
Oh,
If he gets more levels of exhaustion, you can just flat die from it.
oh shit.
But at the first level, I think it gives you see to make sure. Exhaustion. Disadvantage on ability checks. It is this guy's turn. He's frightened of you, Jeff. He's also going to take how much damage he's rolling Cloud of Daggers? 8 points of damage. He's going to run his movement away from Jeff. You're going to get an opportunity attack rolling with it if you have a melee weapon when he comes through.
Oh.
I don't think you do. I mean,
He
you
could
can attempt
try-
to bash him over the head with your pistol as he runs through. I don't think Matt's here or he's muted.
Do what?
You get an opportunity to attack as that guy ran through your space. You can try to bash him with your pistol if you want.
Oh, I thought it was automatic.
No, you have to roll to hit it.
Let's roll it.
It's going to be a melee attack with your pistol, so it's going to be your strength.
Right.
A strength check. You try, but like you're not used to doing this, and it's awkward. You just don't get your gun turned around in time. It's Doc's turn.
Okay. I reckon I'm gonna do a shoot down here at this feller with me Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, it hits.
7 points of damage.
7.
Oh, this guy down here.
and he looks extremely rough now. He's been blasted right where that armor's gone, and you can see like pure meat inside now. He's bleeding from it pretty heavily. Otto, it's your turn.
What's this guy? With my iron fist, since I have that. I don't know if my fists are on there. I guess it's just D20 plus 1, since that's my strength modifier.
Can't you use your intelligence modifier on attack rolls?
I can only use it on my intelligence weapon that's based in
Okay.
my armor. So I can, that isn't it. So anything else I have to use normally.
Okay, that makes sense. I didn't know. I was
Unless-
just curious.
Unless I was using my other armor type, but I'm not gonna. I haven't changed my armor.
There's how you do it. I applied vicious mockery to that guy so we don't forget. This guy up here, what's he got? Why's he got disadvantage?
Oh,
I forgot what happened to him.
is he exhausted?
No, he's exhausted.
Yeah.
Good call. Good call. He's exhausted level 1. See? I done forgot what that was. Alright. What'd you do, Otto?
I threw a punch, but it missed.
Punch at him?
Yeah, I punched him with the iron fists. That,
D20 plus strength.
Yeah, just a 1.
You rolled a 1?
No, I rolled
Oh.
a 5.
I was gonna say. Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
no.
that doesn't hit. Unfortunately. Is this guy's turn? He's got disadvantage.
It's gonna take that 8 damage.
He's gonna take 8 damage from Cloud of Daggers. He's gonna step down here and attempt to attack you with disadvantage. And he misses. Due to vicious mockery. Roland, it is your turn.
I'm gonna use my second win.
Alright. 9 points of healing. I like these dice, they're cool.
Like,
I get 12 points of healing.
Damn, this man is healed up.
And then I'm gonna shoot this guy right here.
I add those back to you. It healed you to full, actually.
Nice.
Which guy you shooting this one back here?
Yep.
Okay. Also, if you click on your features and actually click second wind, it'll roll it and add it to your health for you. Yeah, I mean, it hits. 5 points of damage. And you've shot him repeatedly in the same armor piece and kind of blown it off now. It's this guy's turn. Gonna attack Torrent. Gonna hit her real good.
Oh.
So he's going to do 7 plus 8. 15 points of damage to Torrent. And
Damn,
Torrent's looking
son.
pretty bad. It's our boy Rantel's turn. He's going to attack this guy down here. Hey, smokes him. This guy's dead. He's going to use one of his features and step forward and attack this guy as well. And he misses this guy. He's just got the bloodlust and is raging out a little too hard. Torrent's turn. Attack this guy below Doc. Misses. And then Lightfooted is your turn. Or below Lightfoot, I meant. Not below Doc. All of them are below Doc.
Okay, so this guy, I'm gonna kind of like in mid battle, kind of stop and look at this guy right below me, and I'm gonna be like, "And you know why spellcasters are the most unbalanced? Because they can trip." And I'm gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on him.
Is that a wisdom save?
Yes.
Yeah, 14 wisdom save.
Not his best thing at all. So 7 minus 1, 6. He is now hideous laughtered and vicious mockeried. Let me find the spells.
Damn.
Tasha's hideous laughter. Let me search for Tasha. Hideous. There it is. Boom.
So it's in the chat. Oh, you're doing
No, I'm
that.
applying it onto him.
Okay.
And he is now prone, laughing. It's this thug's turn.
Can I, hey, as a bonus action, can I use a weapon, or is that going to have to be my action?
No, you can't attack with a bonus action.
Okay.
This guy's going to attack Aldo though with another
Putting
nat.
that one.
Another nat 1. Is he going to take another point of exhaustion, boys? This man's going to die from exhaustion. 69. He.
Hey.
6 number.
He now has disadvantage on his next attack.
Oh, cool.
Because he has revealed his intentions to you with his missed attack. This guy's going to pull out his bow and shoot at Roland. Jesus Christ.
At this point, they have to like almost injure themselves.
And his weapon breaks immediately in his hands as he looks like he's not used to using this bow. He gets this heavy bow, he tries to pull the string back, it like snaps and the thing just falls apart and falls onto the ground. And that's his turn. It's Doc's turn.
Okay, this guy that's in front of me over here,
Mhm.
I kind of like eyeball it and see that he's farther away than I'm used to. And my revolver, the barrel of it grows, and a stock comes from it, and it turns into like a Winchester repeater, like a lever action. And I'm going to do an Eldritch Blast at him.
All right.
And I'm miss. I'm not
And-
used to the gun.
And it's got a little more kick than usual, and you just kind of, the kick throws you off, and you hit this building over here with a big splash of Eldritch energy. Aldo, it is your turn.
As I
Aldo,
open it.
to be
Go
fair,
ahead.
since we said this a lot earlier, if you don't want to just not punch people, you got a dagger in your chest cavity that Lightfoot left in there.
That is true. Before I do that, I'm gonna just go ahead and yell, guys. I'm gonna yell at them and be like, "This isn't looking too good, guys. Maybe you want to just run." And then
Make a persuasion check. Or intimidation check. No, they're not looking like they're going to run.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and stab this guy with the dagger. How much is that?
Open
hold
up your
on.
chest and pull a dagger out.
Yeah, I'm gonna open up my chest, pull the dagger out.
Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it?
You got a dagger in your inventory now.
Alright, cool.
He reaches in under your pillow, and you reach in to get this dagger, and you go written under the pillow, and there's like a bunch of sticky tissues. You like pull this dagger out, and there's like tissue
I'm like,
stuck to your hand.
"Ah!" And the dagger's got like these stains on them. Like, oh, that's just, oh, come on, dude. And so I stab him
him.
with the cum dagger.
You miss it. These tissues are like stuck to your hand. You're like, oh, and you go to stab, and it's like it's too distracting, and you just miss it.
Oh no!
At least let some of the tissue paper stick to the dude.
This poor fucking guy down here has 3,000 conditions on him. He's gonna make a
pretty much
wisdom
drooling.
saving throw. Yeah. Let's see. And he's still laughing hysterically. Roland, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna use action surge this round.
Alright.
So I get a bonus action, and then I'm gonna use. So this is a quick question. I have Deadeye shot, which means I have to expend a grit point
Mhm.
to gain advantage. Can I, since I'm using an action surge, can I spend 2 grit points and get 2
Yeah,
actions?
you can do it twice.
Advantage?
Yep.
So that means I need to roll 4 times.
Roll twice first, and then pause, and then roll twice, so we can separate the two attacks.
Okay.
Actually, you can just roll all 4, and then first 2, last 2. I know what I'm talking about. Roll like a madman, dude.
It's not letting me roll. It says ran out of ammunition, but I just bought ammunition.
Did you forgot to add it, didn't you? How much you buy? You bought 20,
20.
right?
Mm-hmm.
You've only shot like, you probably still got 20 left. All right, you should have 20 now.
Or did you like run out of ammo during this fight? Is that a thing? Can that happen?
Yeah, he can run out, but he just bought 20 like last session.
No, I mean like in the gun, like have to reload it.
Yeah, but he's
shouldn't have
not
only
shot
shot
shit, 6 shots yet.
Okay. I didn't know. I was just curious.
I don't even need advantage, I don't think.
That was the first attack. You hit him for 12, and he's dead.
Alright, and then I'm gonna go back
Hey,
in.
which one
You can
was
shoot
that?
somebody else since it was action
I'm
surge
gonna
too.
shoot this one right here.
All right.
Who
You-
did you shoot?
You have disadvantage on him because he is prone.
Could I hit the other ones in between these people though?
Yeah.
Okay,
5e
well, I'll
doesn't
shoot-
make people can't be covered unless
Okay,
they're
I'll shoot.
specifically holding somebody hostage.
I'll shoot this one in front of Raphael.
It hits for 11 points of piercing damage. Who's Raphael, man? All I see out there is Aldo.
I don't know.
This guy's going to
That's his,
attack.
that's his middle name.
This guy's attacking Torrent.
That's a government name, bro.
He misses. Right. Torrent is not strong. Rantel's turn. He's going to attack this man.
Uh-oh.
Jesus Christ. It's going to be bad for this guy.
So glad Randall's here.
He really saved us.
He hits him for 25 points of slashing damage. And this guy, I mean, he hacks this guy bad. This guy's rough already.
Man, he's still up. I mean, I guess he hasn't been hit.
And then he is going to... Oh, you know what? He hits him for 2 more as well. Because I did not know he had sneak attack. And it is Torn's turn. She's going to attack this guy.
What the fuck is Rantel? He seems
He's rogue, dude, with a greatsword.
that's a thing.
Yeah,
Damn.
you can use any weapon you want. He's got 16 strength. He's got more strength than that. She misses, unfortunately. Torrent is basically useless at this point in combat. We find out she can't hit anybody, and it's Lightfoot's turn.
Well, I am nevertheless going to go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on Torrent.
All right. Jesus Christ,
Hell yeah.
that thing rolled around like mad. Did y'all see that? And she's healed up pretty decently.
Ackerman.
And that is Cure Wounds a bonus action?
No, it's an action.
No, no,
Oh, it's
no,
first
no.
level spell. And it is this guy's turn. Who, goddamn, with disadvantage, is going to attack Aldo.
Oh man.
That one hits. Uh-oh, is he going to get one in? He hits you for 2 slashing damage.
How dare he?
Roll the 1.
Hey,
on
whatever
the damage.
happened? Whatever happened to that cloud of daggers? Are these, are
It's still there.
are they-
It's still there.
is,
They just
is just no one in it?
Yeah, no one's in it. The one guy that was in it is dead, and then this guy stepped out. Doc's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna do another shoot at this guy and just like rotate, pull the leader action. Let's see if we can do a hit. No, we don't do a hit.
This the kick's still really getting you down there. Aldo, it's your turn with the cum dagger.
He's gonna give
The
him
+0
another stab.
cum dagger.
Give him this
When he
+0.
swings it, it makes a noise up.
This is the content people are here for. You go find another D&D stream with cum daggers. I dare you.
It's every time it kills someone, I orgasm.
Essentially, it pregnates him.
It's going to me.
Yeah, I mean that's
Oh, you
definitely
got-
gonna hit.
You got
6,
critted
7,
with the
8,
cum
9. He gets hit with 9 points of cum damage.
dagger.
Oh no!
Out of the wound, you see it just drips with cum.
It looks bad. It's this guy's turn.
I feel a tingle in my pants, and that's for the first time I realized he's actually using my dagger.
What
What the fuck?
He
Fuck Aldo.
he fails again because he has a negative
I'm a
1.
robot, but I'm like physically
Roland.
getting sick.
You gotta see Aldo like puke a little bit, and just like nuts and bolts and shit come out bling, 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 on the fucking sidewalk. It's actually not even gross to watch.
Pukes and like catches it in his mouth.
Yeah, he eats it.
I'm gonna shoot the cum covered dude.
Lost John.
What'd you roll on
Still-
fixing
Still
John's
hear the
camera?
freaking camera.
18.
Oh,
Oh, John's camera. 18 hits.
11 damage.
Who you shooting? This guy right here?
Cum covered dude.
Some guy. 11 damage. And this guy looks pretty rough. He looks pretty bad off.
Oh.
I would say that does. Say you do need to reload at that point, right? It's at 6. On my counter, it says 6.
1, 2, 6. Yeah.
But you can reload with a bonus action because you're a gunslinger.
Yeah.
So it really don't matter. This guy going to attack Rantle. It's not been great. Nope. Unsuccessful. And Rantle's going to get revenge.
Ooh. Ooh.
Rantle hits him a bunch, and he's dead as hell. Rantle will just chopping dudes flat in half. He's going to use his movement speed to move up here. Torrent's turn. He's going to attack this guy down here with advantage because he's prone. Because it's a melee attack. And she hits her first attack of the game
Hell yeah.
for 11 points of slashing damage. And you guys are like, yeah, I knew you could do it, Torrent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Lightfoot,
job.
it's your turn.
So if this is a 15-foot cube, mute myself on here. There we go. A 15-foot cube originating from me. Does that mean that it would just go from me forward, so no one beside me would get hurt?
No, it's a cube. It'll go all the way around you in a circle like that green square is.
Oh, okay. So it wouldn't be like going towards one direction.
Right.
Okay. Well, in that case, I think I'm just going to kick this guy that's on the ground. Is going to kick him. So what would I roll?
You get
for that?
advantage.
What would I roll? Just D20?
D20 plus strength. It is an unarmed attack. You have a dagger, don't you?
No, it's in his compartment.
You got 2 in your inventory, though.
Oh, you're right. Okay, then in that case,
1 now.
I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stab him then. So
That's not the
And you get
combat.
advantage on it as well. We'll take the higher damage one. If they both hit. You can roll it again. Melee attacks on prone people get advantage. Range attacks disadvantage. Okay, so you do 7 points of slashing damage on this guy, and he's still laughing through all the pain, but he looks like he's hurt pretty bad. It's this feller's turn. He's just, with disadvantage, going to attack Aldo.
Oh no.
Look at that one. Look at the second roll.
oh,
Disadvantage.
Oh,
All right.
Too bad. Too bad.
35. Is this the third night one this guy's roll, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he's just
And
I think because of that, we should manually input a cum-related fumble table.
He just swings at you, Aldo, and his weapon flies. He lets go of it and it flies past you, and it lands right in front of you, rolling.
I look down at it. It looks like it's covered in cum.
It just looks bad. It's Doc's turn.
I want
Uh, I'm gonna move right here, and I'm gonna try to do a stab.
All right.
With my junkie plus 1 dagger. I don't.
Negative on that. Aldo,
Oh.
it's your turn with the fabled cum dagger.
I guess we're gonna get this come finisher. Nope.
You miss him, and you see
Fucking
panic
money
in his
shot.
eyes, and he looks over at this guy laughing. Stop laughing, you idiot! They're in possession of the cum dagger. This guy is going to roll a wisdom saving throw. -1. He's still fucking laughing.
Hey,
Roll.
it was a funny joke.
It's your turn, Roland.
I'm gonna shoot at old cum buddy.
All right. Hits, and he's dead. Shoot him right in the back of the head, and his brains blow out over Rantel, and he's like, "God damn it, Roland!"
I look
Told you
over
about
at
that.
I look over at Doc.
Like cum blood.
I look over at Doc and say, "Should have used a condom."
It's Rantel's turn. He's gonna go down there, and he's like, "I'm gonna finish this one off," and he's getting advantage on all these. So did I roll it 4 times? Only rolled it twice. Oh, there they come. There they come. And one of them definitely hits, and this guy is also toast. And this battle is over, and we go back to the soothing Gates Pack music.
Well, that was disgusting.
The wind rolls by, and a couple of the cum-covered tissues just kind of drift off.
I just walk up very kind of half embarrassed,
Tumbleweeds.
like half embarrassed, can I have my dagger back, please?
Yeah, you take this.
Kind of
And I
thinking about
like,
just looking around like.
It's
like
about
if
this
my hand
time.
turns into like clamps and like pick it up like ding.
It's about the dagger's just stuck to your hand at this point. It's about this
That's what I'm
time
like.
that you see a dozen soldiers coming through with a wagon, and these look like real soldiers. They come through and they see all the dead bodies, and they stop in front of you guys. What's going on here?
They attacked us after impersonating guards.
And Rantel steps through and he says, "Don't worry, fellows." And they're like, "Oh, Rantel, sir, what's going on?" He's like, "These were Regisan spies. We took care of them." And they're like, "We have a couple of Regisan's infantry trapped here." And you guys look in like little cages. They have like a pair of wounded and bound orc soldiers wearing the uniform of the Regisan infantry, which is a scale mail with a red tabard and a half crescent fireball on the chest. One of them has a heavy winter coat of bear furs, and he's kind of looking at you guys through his one good eye. Half of his face is scarred from an old burned wound. And they say, "We need to pass through." And he says, "Move out of the way, lads. Let him pass through." He moves over to the side.
I'll move down here.
Orc moves as well. I'm assuming everybody moves. They pass by, and this orc is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. This orc is staring you down Lightfoot pretty hard to come through there. Just looking at you mean as hell as they pass by.
Now, what you looking at, Snaggletooth?
He tries to spit on you, and he actually starts choking on it. And so, and he just passes out inside the cage.
Just like your mama.
The guards laugh and they pass on out of the way. And Rendell says, "What are you lads doing out here? Thought you had a mission." He's speaking to you, Doc and Roland.
Well, we're still on that mission.
Are you on your way out of this place?
Yeah, that's what we're currently looking for. We're trying to get out of here.
I have a favor to ask of you.
Oh yeah, anything. You know me.
I have a sister, Katrina. She has a tendency to get into such trouble that I have no choice but to save her yet again. She disappeared a little over a week ago, just before the news of the approaching Regisan army arrived. She's a competent sorceress, but she did manage to burn a few of our homes down over the years. I'm just worried about her. I'm afraid she may be in trouble. Last I heard, she was planning to head to Lyceum to get to safety, and I know enough about Torrance activities to know that's probably where you're headed. I wonder if you could deliver the scroll tube there.
Oh yeah, of course.
You get the scroll tube, and it's sealed with red wax. He says it contains a letter from me to her. And a thank you for the scroll she left for me. Whatever I'm going to do with that, Actually, do you guys want that? I have no use for it.
Sure.
Sure.
And, he hands you Roland a scroll. It's a scroll of Fireball.
Oh shit.
And make an investigation check on it. Actually, no, no. We'll do it later. He goes on to describe. She says she's about 5.5 feet tall with long red hair, too pretty for her own good. Pretty much your stereotypical fire mage. It's kind of embarrassing, honestly.
Oh, well. I mean, he's fine.
I'll make sure that the rest of the guild knows not to mess with you guys.
Well, thanks.
Unfortunately, these bounty hunters are independents.
Yeah,
Look.
we've noticed.
It looks like nothing got ruined for your plan of escape, though. So, I wish you best luck. May we meet again.
I'd reach in and give him like a super like firm handshake, but like one of those ones you see in the Lord of the Rings where you like grab each other's forearms, you know?
He's about it. He reciprocates.
And we make like awkward eye contact about it.
He says,
I look around like, what the?
He talks to Torrent for a second. He says, "Okay, you guys be good." And he just walks off and just disappears around the buildings. Torrent says, "Okay, we're almost there. Let's carry on." You guys carry on about a quarter mile from the southern exit gate. There's several 3-story buildings with attached stables and a house that usually house hundreds of soldiers. She says, "There he is. There's Captain Harriman. You guys see him? He's a grim half-orc. About middle age. He has a thick beard that he thinks looks like he's attempting to comb it over and hide his tusks. And you see on his side that he's carrying a dagger that looks like a peeled banana. And you think back, you feel like maybe this is probably a gift from Councilman Minash, as he had all kinds of things like that.
Yeah, looks like something that he'd get.
He comes up, he sees Torrent approaching and says, "Halt." And she hands him the letter from Councilman Nash, and he says, "It's you guys." He says, "Well, let's don't waste any time. Let's get you guys some gear." He leads you guys into a room where there's a bunch of soldiers' gear around. And he says, "Let's get you guys dressed up." And I feel like that's probably a good spot to end before you guys start making your escape, since it's 1 a.m.
Yeah. No, one thing I want to know is, what do I wear?
He's got something. Don't worry. I've been thinking about it.
We're going to figure out next time, guys, along with the rest of us. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and end it here. I'd like to thank everybody who came out and watched. We'd like to invite you to come back with us next time, and also like, comment, and share this video out there and try to get the community growing. If you want to support your boys, you can go to patreon.com/. You can support really measure $1, $2. If you just like watching, that's fine too. But before we leave, let's go ahead and let everybody give a shout out to where you can find them. Go ahead, start with Jeff.
Jeff, twitch.tv// Ryline. I'm very tired. Trash.
Trash Ryline.
Trash Ryline. You can see that every Saturday when I get fucking hammered. But been playing Elden Ring like everybody else on the planet.
Yeah, very much. Roll. Now I know. Now I remember it. Roll.
Got it now.
Calling you Rolling instead of Matt now.
MPOW 12 on everything. MPOW12.
All right, Jeremiah.
It's at Dingy20 on everything. Stream on YouTube. Been playing Elden Ring as well. My multiple time playthrough. I got a level 210 samurai going right now.
Nice. And you could check us out on 2def. The 2def.com on Facebook and on YouTube. If you want to go ahead and check us out at the D&D, we do it every Friday. And with that being said, good night.
2def.